John Dramani Mahama Asia Ghana Jumayefo Trades Union Congress TUC. I said TUC for Shia John Mahama we no mani ajipao. Ede no mate, ede no mahunu. But the interesting thing is, I'm not John Mahama Tiakonya so TUC for a demonstration tiano. So what is so new today? TUC4 seem to be excited about John Dramani Mahama's programs. But John Mahama started building the Ghana town so. And then we are bidding come out in the new patriotic party. The conversation about running mate on it, Dr. Baumia Beko 2024 elections, no, cost den they were NPP di mupa. But Matisse Kennedy Japan so echita for ni bi kasa. And now pa o share Happy FM on Facebook so and I would hear Happy FM on radio so. Lawyer Date. Our customer Kennedy Japan. Or say Ken was bullied. Ken was bullied. SCCA. At this time, Amafobusa said, what is the use of such complaints when you na after Kennedy Japan himself, Ajatum said the election was free and fair. Agenda setting be koswana. In conformity, person mokeka to Kennedy Trimuna was so the one. Because I really don't get it. Papa now no the resources they and a home farmer didn't who see was so call no kwa yentuno swabano. Wajia to Musa Batono Eko ye. SCCA mem a free and a sounds fair. Enti nechi time for now one more can some say Ken was bullied, you know. Ediem pa ni si omaniso. Is there a hidden agenda? And our post-election trauma. Aye, 18 past 1. A pahua da benjume die yen twen man nsem no edane mpahua nsa ne akabi asem ni sia ye be ka bi ye be kire yadwene na meto nsa fro se be part of a pahua da ben a democracy wo kire wadwene na ma kire nisuma kire madwene yen twen man mpahua nsa na abrantie bi ede na sembi abedan mi a mepese meka na pacho uye fiewura na wo utie mi a wabo abrantie di amame oya married man owon koda oso ope chamber and hall a porch ewe nimu anase single room a porch ewe nimu ose ope no areas we latabi okoshi around Radio Gold in Potemho onya baabi o banana in so a ope se we fiewura na wo sa dan bi so o mamprobi ana Tuesday market in Potemho so a nani beje ho pa wo san so se edan ni bi wo dansoman ana zone 6 to last stop area ho a eno so obepe oya brantia ne ho dwo oya brantia ne ho niasem na yire ne manyina mpentokwasem wono asem ne se wo mo sere efiewura fo amutie se owo single room a porch we nimu ana chamber and hall a porch ewe nimu a me patcho bebre ono won pese oni agent ni bia be yade bia because agent former nani so atan ne power nkran ha into we say if you are so wo sa dan yi bia fa number we ne frɛ no enne ya oba betua 0243 473 839 0243 473 839. Pacho abrantie se odamu nyina ase inkanka ne efiewura afo a mo be frɛ no odamu ase in advance ti bomoden na oye fiewura na owo single room anase chamber hall a porch wanimu a ade abrantie na ni beje ho ma me sensi ni number no so biem 0243 473839 opedan oye fiewura na wo bia bomoden na fresh a number no It's your birthday today. Vera Stevens of New Fadama and Takrade. Happy birthday to you. And this is coming from your partner in crime, Amma Rahel. All inside Fadama. Vera Stevens, happy birthday to you, dear. Enjoy your day today. November bonds are special people. So what I say? Ain't you any? And come on, Dawson, but in Comobia Pie Ewa Emrashebe Fie Atomakuma so. Aye.
Epahu da benti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. Epahu da ben enti kabi. Epahu da benti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Happy 98.9 FM. Epahu da benti yebe kabi. Epahu da benti sinupi na nokre no eye baako pe. One truth, one God. Anokwala ekome peni. Gaskia gudaka deni. Nyatefe deka kwe. Nokre eye baako pe entimi nyemienu. Na debi aya meka se wukopie baabi amanfo di nokre ho achinya. Na obi twantro ewo mu, because you see, no matter how you look at it, in your conscience unim nokre no. But they are not pempi no ye manyama bebre ewurawura ya adwene mu ye interest bi e kata no kore no so. But ukoye argument ni said den na uko push the agenda of lies. Uye sa argument na uko hunti nyina sori a wuti mfifire nyina no wakoma mu pa no nim no kore no, your conscience will always prick you. Now the girl caucus in parliament ati ntesuo bi a mesusu se ntesu kokko na mefra sa na mo na wo matuo no so
Epahu da ben enti kabi.
mefra asemu a the Greater Accra caucus in parliament anamo wo matu no, led by the Honorable Nilante Van Napoy. Me follow muso. Na yenka hu say, ya can Greater Accra caucus enye NDC from Kwan na was caucus nim. There are members of parliament mo in Kranhan mo MPP. Enti mem pre wo ho emfi ase emma me hu nya wahi. Asem a meba beka no enye NDC ni MPP asem eye Ghana for one asem na meba beka entitie mi ye.
Epahu da ben enti kabi.
Na you political lens ni to baby. You NDC lens na shawo ni to baby. Na you MPP lens na shawo ni to baby. Two parties ya ne Ghana problem. Adie bia ye ka ne Ghana ha, adie bia ye ne Ghana he bia. We try to look and do things from the perspective of NDC and MPP. Ewura wadie mo wura so da mu nyina. Ne ha dwene. Asemo me ba be kan. Mentie with NPP earpiece. Mentie with NDC earpiece. Listen to me as a Ghanaian first.
Epahu da ben enti kabi.
Tiemiye
Epahu da benti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
na tiemiye enra emra shebedwafo efin kran ha anam won kran ha se 15th November budget a kenoforiata de be ko ma shebedwafie no se la General Hospital MPM ayaya provision for sa hospital no construction a eyade a omo be organize the youth of La any emabuna wo gamashi to disrupt parliament any impenifo ehwo monsa Say omobehwe na la general hospital na gina na so they will disrupt obadwuma omo ye omo nto omo office na sasam no kan ye no I identify myself with that me foso na me so adentia unka bi se mu hospital you me see bi o na ne wo ho de da no wadwiragu Ujirigu ya were excuse me said there were structural defects. No problem. Now, structural defects, were they so huge to the extent that the entire hospital had to be raised down? That hospital, a severe amount for and sana or a mampenia kufa over power. And then me tell be yourself one and the first born your wall no. Your dream hospital na go 50 May. Be see ne. Ye see hospital no ensi hobiem. Ye be catch there ye say ye the La General Hospital na ka agenda 111 ho. Me hu videos Minister of Information and a presidential advisor on health. Womo eko insrave follow up on agenda 111 hospitals and we see it on TV. Who say hospitals no are under construction. Ejuma ekoso. And so La General Hospital they nim yesi. But we were told to see at the back home. But see me say NPP elusu greater cry enyame wanwa. Because of this La General Hospital kwabetimi ama NPP elusu greater Accra. Because it doesn't make sense. When you're ready, unkonya sika with the Babesi Hospital nibi. Na wajilegu say me de kwa agenda 111 hospital ni si wono na ye adwuma o. Hospital ni si wono na hwe nkrofo o. Enti ma ye nim se ye nya ready ye ho so ye nya sika ni bia ye di besi ebefete hospital dia ma wo mo no na die na wo se wo ye the General Hospital nagu in the name of structural defects, and we have denied the people of La a hospital which they once had, a hospital which they once depended on. And to people say you interest pa ni saying and na kakaya ma president Akufo-Addo akoi and you besi hospital na and na kakaya akai ama president Akufo-Addo and na mamuo abawie ye and you besi hospital na adena ye krom ha politicians etimi ye ne bi ma eye yasa we Ghana ni sa. Why? We inflict pain on ourselves. Now, just as I was saying yesterday, you see, some penifwe, woman yadia, woman kwaya hospitals na yakoni bio. Some penifwe, woman medical emergencies are, and yan La General Hospital, any polyclinics are what any idea more. Enti si adwire hospital na gu na manfo nya hospital nkwa wo mo no emfa wo mo ho. Yes, emfa wo mo ho ena na me ye mfato ma na anwa Dr. Baumia eyade ye United Kingdom ye de no koye ko sa na yade ye me nu mi anu o pa twahwe sesia ambulance kura ebedi don hwe ahodo ansana ambulance aba ma pani bi ntinhwe ne obefo sa ambulance ne nesi na fichire okodu so a ya sama no VIP ward ya bet doctors are off now to come and save that man's life. But me no emu phobia ho eno ti na ya da bia me ka kire say won say la general hospital ya yedwere gui MPP fu e wala e affected NDC fu e wala omo ya affected one more omo support CPP e affected one more omo support LPG omo ya affected one more omo support political party bia enso e affected. So this matter I am dealing with has nothing to do with NDC or MPP. Let's deal with the decision by the government of Ghana, our government, meaning new government. I will take you the decision to break down the hospital when onise onisika or dibesibi. And not only it goes beyond your party. Emabu fume some about President Akufo-Addo dim about Dr. Bawumia dim omo na Ghana show munsa. Anka windi na memo. And whose decision was it to break down the hospital when resources to put it up and you're ready? Windi na memo. Apomudia someone na ye kin. It as if you say yen kasa as on mine ya apomudia nya de bia e da yakoma so saa. Sana de na kwakoye. Na nka me wuru ntia. Before a decision of that nature will be taken, say, let's pull down this building and start a new one. Na ye nice biribisu ni misesi kabi da hwa ye de be sa project no, especially when we are dealing with a hospital. Human life involved. Ntano pe bi busa President Akufo-Addo. Say enti odona no so wo ma Ghana no enu ni ana. Monsome no eno ne si ye bedwiri hospital aguo na ye nsi bi nsimu na nkofo wo portable who have to travel several distances and san no manya pomuden eno nie me dogana montu aba mame me na me kura the best plans montu aba mame monsome he eno nie. No, but who even does that? Who even does that? Say, we drew hospital agu, and so many already say me si fufro. Meanwhile, hospital no nurse ho no 7 crofo. Hospital no nurse ho no nurse for ya adwuma wom. Hospital no si ho na doctor for ya adwuma wom. Na nkofo timide enduane ba ho beton nya kakra di. Amanfo yare would not have to travel or leave the community la ansa no manya proper health care. And we are talking about a government hospital. And you're beyond a bit me for the private hospital. So say the people of La are either forced to go to private hospitals and ding and say omubefaka free la hold more chile and son of a government hospital. One more hospital near Jiragu and so you're ready to see basic for. And me supported the Greater Accra Caucus. And now someone will come in parliament. Say 15th November. Budget na kenoforiata edibeba mrashibu jefienu. Say Oma make provision for the reconstruction of La General Hospital. They will organize gamashi for. Muni so ngo de eba sa ne ma we no mu de ane what fufu atonkwan mu. Jama pa na mo pa ye be ma mu jama back to back. Mo pen 1 month e de be ma mu ye be gira ye na so. Parliament won ka ha mo the people of this country and can you remember no krom hanom no o ma fed up o Chaskelena MPP ni MDC for the Ghana mebu no abo ache no ya fed up na me I am praying see e bedum pempenso bia NDC youth ebetimi asoreti o party in the interest of Ghana. I am praying for the day NPP youth ebe sore gina one party in the interest of Ghana. I'm praying for that day. Oye babulu na wutie ni atie mi hie. Enye peanuts na omo de mema mo no. Ena kire so omo dwene mo ho. Enye handout na omo de mama no. Ena kire so omo dwene mo ho. Mama wa munye something monumental ebe pushi ye nyina yakoyanim omunye bribia enkodum pempenso and sasa wo dom party bi ansa na wanya adwuma ye. We have to push for the politicians to fix our problems so that as young people and sasa ye name mema da ansa na yanya adwuma ye. And sasa winning constituency chairman bi ansa na national service ya postu wa ko baby papa. E was say ye nyina ye de ano ba ko kasetia this kind of winner takes all. And you see, winner takes all need to cry na ma politicians need to omuntie na e be kanu. Ono no kura tumi no. Ni open na wo ye. They open or ye nti no wo bi obetimi akasa kire wadwene a executive power na nya wo dia na ye kan na mutu jo mahama sofo oso osaba. Some of these mistakes are the things as Ghanaians we need to talk about. You pay the repetition of mistakes. What do we need to for more Ghana? Ghana your political trajectory. So what do we need to for more? NDC and MPP mistakes are NDC ye mistakes MPP ba omuso be ye sa so no mo fi won a and sometimes so dwene ho a wo say are they reading from the same book? Of course omu nyina ma me baako they are politicians. Nankente sa this country should have advanced so wo kofa political parties na hodo wo manifestos wo mo de betu Ghana fo nim say yento aba ma wo mo se omu di nukure edi manifesto so a anka Ghana ye krabehwe anka nye no se yeti heyo. You pick their manifestos and there are beautiful policies, beautiful plans. I wouldn't say these go to the core of Ghana's problems. Now so monya betina konya no super na sa nyansa ni nyina teko. Greater Accra caucus in parliament metamochi na menhu unka bi shemu na ujiri biaguo unsi bi na ujiri biaguo sanka ujiri gu poda ujiri gu ye na ye announcement say ye ba be see from this time around na sika ye di ba be sie no ye nya deda e wo ho ya nyene ho saa. Enti ya no busese health minister Kwakwajima Manu e dey empower the considerations e ko ni tirimu a o dey take that decision because say abain decide so obedwiri hospital agua it must come from the Ministry of Health based on technical advice. That hospital couldn't have been raised down without the minister's approval. Nti Kwakwajima Manu who advise aban si injury hospital ngu na ne ni sika bia ide kwakosi dan no ne akwakofa sika na free hefa ana yanto aba ma wola enti ni nsuo ayareho
Ekwa ho adabe nti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
20 more minutes to the top of the hour 2. Max.
Baby.
Memoha.
Me Josumania.
Onwe ye de.
Nyame adom. Twede ampo adom.
Yede nyame ase.
Ya hoye.
Me feel chichi no so pa.
Se ewia no se de asia ye.
So si we ni kakra hu.
Wo hu bi. But wo de nyeme bi ba oman mu ha o.
Sawa hu.
His man to the atom so pay. Sage no.
Happy effort.
Manisha no kakra.
Bibi.
Mask.
Adibi wo ha. Mentiase. Enzemi ya okay. Ebia menzenwa ni eke.
Pepe.
Se. Inse akoso ngwa yama. Yantwinsu ni bia. Eba seda. Yanyahu ndie didikan. yɛnya ho susuye deɛ ɛtɔ so yɛnya ho nhwɛ kɔkan ne ɛka ho ɛna afei anoma ɛbɛtuo ɛde ɛtwe nsuo no afiri mu no yɛmfa bibi surunku biara kyerɛ sɛ nkɔfoɔ di afe deɛ ɔmabrabɔ no ɔmanya suahunu bi wɔ mu nti sei na atwa agu yɛhwie na atwa afa nnipa so na ɛde ɔhaw aba na ɔmaa no asa afa sika na ɔde kɔboa nnipa wogya me amɛka
and someone omo de someone ne kwa they create the impression so omo dwene amanfo no hu ntia
nti wo
na wo dwene omo ho anka wo
nti wo pa se wo yɛ nhyehyɛeɛ de si ɔman no ka ɔbɛbɔ ho anaasɛ wo yɛ nhyehyɛeɛ ma ɔman no bɔ ka mmanko bi asɛm a yɛ a wobisa no sɛ yɛpɛ nyansafoɔ ne animdeɛfoɔ a ama ɔmadi yɛnim atu anammɔ adwena kyɛn sɛdeɛ yɛn yɛadwene mu ɔha yi a yɛyɛe a na asɛm bɛba na asɛm no franka asi so a yɛhu asɛm wei bɛtumi asi na yɛne animdeɛfoɔ nyinaa tena hɔ na asɛm no abɛto yɛn ɛto yɛn wie a na animdeɛfoɔ no atu yɛfo sɛ ɛneɛ yɛnkɔpɛ biribi mfa mmra mɛ hyira nkurɔfoɔ no ano no dwe wɔ mu bo what as many can say
me tell say pa
say hospital is ho ever problems if is a dine bi kura nye e betimi adwere gu nipa so ya tra dan ma dwene ho afa dwene aye nsusuye ye bebo afode a ya bo asore kitwa asore disina ni so se wo ba besi asore da foforo te se de yesi national cathedral ya na no ni abo ho afode obi donate a plan ni ade no ho enti nsase no so no enema na wo so nyina no ya dwuru ye no contractor was site oye adwuma wo mo ye mesi ye wo mo be we ye wo ye ni na enti anye bia enkontam kra woni se ade no nipa wo ho a wo mo ye
adwuma na ekoso
pepepe
ho adaben
sinupi hospital ye adwuma em se bibi ha no ni bibi esi no kra bi kra asase na betimi adane aniam na ekese enti anye nuanu mo amote ha sese no America krai nintino munya butre na modle no yen kan from ebukra not dan hospital no nye na sai na nipa kra ntimi nam na ntuntum wom na mbrante ho kra bi kra omo ye ne basabasa nti nyaaya nze baby enya fit for purpose nti o se ye jigu se matise ye se aha yeah, but expansion near the remember. Do you just say expansion now?
The good station. Dabi. Now studio we then you down we mu studio now a dime back. Be a boardroom now. I'm too happy FM mu. Am na here transitive from Ohabaha. Because now say expansion now sorry for example ya my sorry and all team sifa ho. Yes.
Hospital do kwase friend mentia
mentia government hospital
expansion
yeah.
And this is not the first time
Kofodia Central Hospital big expansion
yes
hospital now
and the emphasis we don't have the technical know-how we don't pretend to
at all
but the point is Ekobani say, ena mani tua se. Mani tua. Funu kroya ne fi ho. Mutu bread. Ema fi ni aduani di.
Ampa.
Musi funu no embuye. Ye buagu. Mo buagu sifufura. Ye bugu ya asase ne da ho.
Yensi.
Sensi ka mo kofa aba besie no asma sine ka so obo abusia yenyan obentin ka so obo abusia ni sika no mfa ma enu na hospital yanum
tina mo dwire gu no
nti paase yesi kwaya fa so a niema ewo mamu ha nanka yehu se we de ye bibia nimdie hwɛ kɔkan ahohare kakraka ho ɔmanfoɔ nso fa ahodie ka ho nti yɛde ayamhyehyeɛ ne ahopeprɛ ɔmandɔ bɛyɛ ne ntɛm
because human life is involved.
ɛfi sɛ nnipa nkwa wom ɛfa nnipa nkwa ho akyi agu hɔ ɛwɔ mu a gye sɛ yɛnsɛ twerɛfoɔ kɔfa na adeɛ ɔmu nsi na afei wabɛte ne obiara bɛki statement bi na bia saa na ho ne yɛde ti ɔma mu amamuo
saa no money and the two my move.
saa na mo yɛde ti ɔma mu sɛ amamuo paa sɛ yɛse yɛfrɛ good governance adwin hwɛ kɔnkan ɛyɛ nhyehyɛ de to hɔ ma nkurɔfoɔ bɛnya ho nsu ɛkyɛ sɛ nsusuansɔ pa ntɛntɛm na obi kora amanfoɔ ani na yɛwɔ hɔ sɛ aban yɛ adeɛ wei wɔ ha ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa manfoɔ mɛsene nkɔ dabi ɛno bi mu hɔ ade sɛ problem ne ba ne ɛmmia yɛn na nkurɔfoɔ su na nkurɔfoɔ teɛ mu wie a yɛmpekete a aban nte
ɔnte
ɛkwaho adabe nti si no pi na nokorɛ ɛyɛ baako pɛ
susu yɛ mampam yɛdeɛ agye sɛ yɛde adeɛ bɔ yɛni so yɛte ha na yɛhwe yɛ ho saa sɛ yɛte ha yi bibi adeɛ a yɛni tua sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ ne yɛde ne fikyire kam yet ho yabu dayagu yada wo dan krofo ene many of the papers newspapers reporters here say omo sika bi inti pass inti mukro pass me point no say I didn't get fit for purpose. Bancho mo amoye adwuma wa ha. Ene mo ambeja ya hwe wa ha. Hospital no problems wo. E wo se ehwani asin foforo. Yentum twere. Mufrim. Obia anko hobi yatum enze enya hospital. Enya hospital. Enti no de atiene nze. Yenya tuwa obia mfanani ntoso say ridge na yatunu say la na yatunu
I am the so about ridge.
Yes,
when we said the old ridge structure no
oh yes,
and send a new one is here.
Yes,
old ministry of foreign affairs. Yes, new one in here and send a year mo free ho.
What is here? Eti odi anya bia mfansa asase krona na mu hia asase ne kakra bi enso namom se ho bua besipi na mombia obi kɔ so akwa akopa ya hwa because we imperfect say na a structural problem bi na hana I'm yet to know that enti na yɛka sɛ yɛto adeɛ nim ne adua asin foforo with the intention sɛ bɛyɛ papa na so yie dia ɛno de nka obi na obi ma ne kro no sɛ enti kɔba sɛ yɛmu ana mmom yɛmu obi ankom. What you say? And I buy one who here because the being so be come around now come obi. Yeah. And now koye bibi obi akofe pra bibi ato yencham bi akosi etian ya mufim wansa na adean dia duro no wo a wonim dia wodansie ene mu hihye ene mu na montuo e kire se edan no betumi ahadwen na eti mu obi ankomu ne define it is abreya kene sikane maye anka de call bi say aban say nya munya hoboa mo na hospital no nya adwuma
okay pepe omsu ku echi kakra bi mo
kakra na te na
bomu dodo
when I'm studio na just guess here be
say confusion kwa Stephanie
yeah. Meaning me about moon rush ragins and I wish I was on the bench.
Oh, you should be here.
No. I wish because there's some more questions Bianca. Me document.
Okay.
So I don't want to pretend say my kind in
okay.
But as some questions me Bianca me put to him.
Okay.
Now answer. And you see
a 53 page report.
Yes.
And ebi anamon for busa e dey
what you say
ye pa kire say This is in the matter of the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, and in the matter of a complaint of procurement breaches and abuse of office by a public officer between Sakut Amenga Etego and Paul Adom Ochre, and Paul Adom Ochre, board chairman, Ghana Airports Company Limited. Waiting Koma Yababedi, the next 30 minutes now. I'm sure I'll join the conversation. You have to. Because Sakut won't can report in I'll join. Definitely. Because questions may be and we must encourage people like him. Exactly. One institution or one member, Shraj. Yes. For some reasons, Shraj yet will be more the better bontia. I am sure my brother will not be. Findings no crown, he feels that we vindicated at some point. And I say, baby, on this Shraj in Yadri. But it is the fact, sir. Or just a strategy, Juma. Normally, when we are Juma, Etina, he would think of going there. Exactly. What I say? And try to prove it this time around as well. We must encourage ourselves. And remember, we must challenge the law, challenge state institutions. And banning upon your socra, we must continue to fight on. Or many years, no question. Somebody must be suing the government on the General Hospital. Let's think about it and consult. The year 2021, Yokodi Brunya, Ebeto just said Ghana Airports Company Limited. Akoto Christmas trees akasiemu Terminal 2 and Terminal 3 and omodi akwakusie. Na epiemu no niema amanfo ye mohye won because Brunya bia de ya ehu Christmas tree airport ho mo amuta tu kwan de munim. But the cost involved and atwetwe nipa so kakra me ka se ade we de emu orem dodo na yedi hu komo radio so TV so and a branch baako e decide yes baby aye kan asem ne enya solution into the Beko Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice air shrage ho se wo munye hwehwemu na omo form findings no emrambe to edwa. I have with me opinion of the petition no ekoma air shrage na ansana meda na die no bits and pieces of ensemble bi ena me pese me bosso e de kyerɛw sɛ yɛ nyina yɛ bɛkae a yɛteyɛ sɛ Ghana Airport Company eto Christmas trees mienu a ne bosom about 78,000 Ghana cedis. Sakut aha mame amen di kan busa no na fe yemfa nkomo ne hya se Sakut memo aha eda se bebre ne mra wonya mame.
Thank you very much for my brother. Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see, bro. Now edena a t-shirt we
breaking the heist.
Oh, okay. Retire. Hashtag retire.
That's right.
I see. Yeah. So take me from the top.
Yeah.
What informed the petition you sent to Shraj?
Well, I mean, we all can remember that when this matter came up in.
So, only three never from my own. Try. When you say, I need to sharp. Yeah.
Like I said, 2021.
Yeah.
Christmas time. A story where EPA said a Ghana Airport Company.
You speak English and
they used a lot of money to go and buy Christmas trees.
Yeah.
And the amounts involved, according to Paul Adomochi himself at that time, a total 118,000 Ghana cedis. Now, the public was outraged, really outraged. Obia Bofu said, how can you spend this money for trees, common trees?
Christmas trees.
And the average was so much, and yet, I as a journalist like you, when I sat down and followed the whole story, I realized that this is one of those stories that are going to just die a natural death. Because so I said, no, this story cannot die a natural death.
Yeah.
And the only way to make sure that this story is alive is to take it to some institution to and ask them to investigate further. So at that point, I thought Shraj was the best place
to
prevent this story from dying a natural death. Today, I'm sure you all testify that if I had not gone to strike, nobody would talk about this matter again.
Okay.
The matter would be dead.
Yeah.
So this is what informed my decision, first of all, to go to strike. But also as a journalist, Paul Ademotre, who is also a public officer at the same time, who's on TV and holding people accountable, public officials accountable, he must be above reproach. So you and I are sitting here today. We're journalists. I am a political journalist.
Yeah.
If a government comes and appoints me, I will gladly take that position. If they appoint you, I don't have any problem with them. Correct. But as a journalist, if you get into that public office, you have to live above reproach because you have to be judged by higher standard. Because before you got the office, you're the one who was criticizing public officers. So you cannot now get opportunity and you do worse and abuse your office. So I thought, listen, if this guy as a board chairman went to the extent of getting involved in public procurement, then he's abusing his office.
So one, abuse of public office is one of the issues.
That's right.
Which other one?
Then I also thought, look, how can you because the public procurement law is very clear, the Act 663, that if you are making any purchases with public funds, as long as the money is the cost involved is up to 100,000 Ghana cedis, it must go through the procurement process, which means tendering, bidding, advertisement of the process, and none of this was done. So, and then I realized that they cleverly, or they thought they were clever, split the amount into two between two companies, which means none of the companies
went beyond the threshold.
That's right. So I thought that they were trying to be clever, but they knew they were breaking the law. So I said, look, this is clear that they are breaking the law. So I went to Sraj, and if you check my reliefs, there were 3 main reliefs. I said, Sraj must investigate and establish and declare that this guy abused public office.
If you say this guy, I think it would be fair to use his name.
Indeed, or even the defendant, Paul Ademotre, he's abused public office. He's gotten himself involved in the breach of the procurement law. And also corporate governance. He's breached the corporate governance principle or code, because you cannot be a board chairman and you get involved in the day-to-day running of the company. That is for management. Board chairman, your work is different. So to interfere means that you are breaching corporate governance principles. And so I wanted Sraj to declare this and also then surcharge or order the company, that the Ghana
Airport Company,
to surcharge him for the amounts involved. The amounts that were involved in this procurement process. Because the procurement law says that if you breach the law, you are liable to 1,000 penalty units or 5 years imprisonment or both. And so I wanted Sraj to recommend him to the appropriate bodies like OSP or Attorney General for them to further investigate and prosecute him. So I asked for all these reliefs, and Sraj gladly took my petition. They invited Paul Ademotre. They invited the Minister of Transport, the Ghana Airport Company, etc. Paul Ademotre refused to go to Sraj for over a month. They had to subpoena him before he went to Sraj.
I see.
When they subpoenaed him, he appeared in Sraj. They asked him for various documents. If you look
at the report, you see I see a list of documents.
They asked him. Now, Sraj says that he didn't submit any of these documents. He didn't submit any of these documents. Report. But then he then went away, and 4 months later, he then wrote a written reply to Sraj as his response to my petition. And these are the 2 or 3 things that he put up as his defense. The first thing he was saying to Sraj was that, as a matter of fact, even though on his TV show he used the word procurement, but that me, the petitioner, I did not understand what he meant by procurement, and that he was
or say your understanding of procurement no procurement.
That's right, but it's not about me, my understanding or your understanding. Procurement law has one meaning for procurement. He went further to say that therefore, because I don't understand the procurement, and there's no issue of procurement breach. So Sraj should explain to me and the public that there's no procurement breach, and that my petition is unmeritorious.
Because Utie Paul actually in response now.
That's right.
Or say, all refer in your petition to in same your account on the show. Now you dwelt on the fact that he used the word procurement. Or say the word procurement, no, you see, is not in reference to the procurement as we understand it under the Procurement Act.
Yes.
Or sounds also say it is not procurement no more.
That's right.
Now, rather what they did is rental.
That's right. Very good. So we'll come to that because we looked into all that and told him that whether you are renting, you are buying, you are leasing, it is all procurement. So that one, Shraj dismissed all that is dancing around the word procurement.
But Shraj also identified a problem that indeed, Procurement Act 663 now,
yes,
it doesn't even define procurement.
No, but it doesn't say it doesn't define it. It's not very clear. But Shraj says that Shraj went as far as going to quote different jurisdictions to let Paul understand that this is procurement.
Okay.
Renting is procurement. That is the reason why they finally determined that the Ghana Airport Company Limited since 2018 has breached the procurement law.
Yeah.
So as for the clarity, that is very clear. Correct. But Paul pretended that he didn't understand what procurement meant in the law.
Yeah.
He was using the word just advisedly, just not a technical meaning, and therefore it should be dismissed. Even when the stand of Terence tried to dismiss my petition, he also claimed that I could have gone through the internal processes of written to them to, and Shraj said this is about corruption, suspected corruption, and this is the right place to come. So therefore, his two defenses, Shraj threw them out. Okay. In fact, he even said that this could be just an opportunity that I'm looking for to get my moment of fame. He actually thought that he is the one to make me famous. Which is very interesting because I have been known in this country for a long time. It's not you that will make me famous. I mean, to do a petition is right to become famous. What is that? You think we don't know what we're about in this country? You think we don't have principles? We have values. When we pursue a cause, we pursue it because we know the impact it will make. And if you get to the end of it, you realize that Shraj even recommended that the Public Procurement Agency go to amend the law to clearly define it, to ensure that nobody will pretend that they don't understand a procurement.
Let me summarize Shraj's decision.
Yes.
1. Maskuti, Shraj decision I will take here. 1. Or say the Ghana Airport Company Limited should henceforth apply the provisions of the Public Procurement Act 2003 Act 669 as amended in the 663. I beg your pardon. As amended in the renting of Christmas inspirations and all renting situations it may engage in.
That's right.
The respondent should desist henceforth from commenting on procurement issues in the Ghana Airport Company Limited in the media, either in his personal capacity or as board chairman, as long as he remains on the board of the Ghana Airport Company Limited.
And that I was asking myself, does that breach any law? If someone is
conflict of
it's commentary.
That one, yes. It's commentary, yes.
That it's not even a relief you sought.
No, it is not a relief. But Shraj decided to touch on that.
It was a relief. That is about corporate governance.
Corporate governance, yes.
Because there's a PR unit of the Ghana Airport Company. So it's not the duty of the board chairman to be speaking on behalf of the organization.
But what I'm asking is that as a journalist, and if you are appointed a board chair of any state institution, and you come on air as you came to meet me here, I don't have the right to comment on the issue.
No, the whole thing is this. Paul has a show or running.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. And he chose to use his show
to run commentary
on the matter.
On behalf of the Ghana Airport Company.
On behalf.
Yes. That's what he was doing. That's what he did. On behalf. That's it. Don't do that.
The respondent, and this is the third one, the third decision I should you take here. The respondent should desist from interfering in the day-to-day administration of the Ghana Airport Company Limited and leave same to management. Paul interfere with the day-to-day
because he got himself involved in procurement where he asked something company to submit invoices, and they even issued an invoice in his name.
They said attention.
That's right.
Paul Admotre.
Yes, his name and the company's name.
Okay.
So he was involved in the procurement process.
Okay.
And you are a board chairman. That's not your duty.
4, and that's the last decision. The Public Procurement Authority should take steps to cause the amendment of Act 663 to clearly include an interpretation of the terminology procurement. So indeed, Procurement Act now, the act itself doesn't define the meaning of procurement in its entirety.
Yeah, look, but the Shraj said that in addition to this, the Ghana Airport Company has over the years considered rental of Christmas trees as being outside procurement. Flowing from the evidence of officials of the company that appeared before the commission. For that reason, management has not been applying the provision of Act 663 as amended. We think that this is an anomaly and ought to cease forthwith.
That's true. That's true.
Why you using that?
It's from the report. Per Shraj in 7 or canon. Shraj, and I want to do. Me person me de bab tree say ne be am for so betimi follow yen kakra. Ne what kind say an kire say Shraj say so o head documents are ebeto o manim efa previous procurements a wo ma ye ho a clearly Ghana Airport Company emfa emra no so as per the Procurement Act 663 no because me can report no me who say omunya documents from the former MD regarding previous purchases and all those purchases and let's be fair say it is not under Paul Adumo Chirenkwan as board chairman and omukoye procurement woman famra kwan no so.
It started from 2018 according to Shraj.
But 2018 Paul was not the board chairman.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying.
But the point I want to establish and it's in all fairness and yet Paul Adumo Chire tenure as board chair and na sa practice we started here in terms of abusing the Procurement Act. It has been a systemic thing for some time, thinking say if they call it rental, then over year free Procurement Act and I say.
Yes.
But the Shraj is saying say
even when it is rental,
leasing.
That's right.
Once
it is public funds.
Exactly, and I have to resort to the Procurement
Act. That's right. And Shraj said clearly also that even if a sponsor is giving the money for the pitches, that sponsorship money is for the public.
That's true.
It's for the company. You have given it to the company.
I mean, somebody has opted to sponsor the state.
That's right. Exactly. So the money belongs to the state. It's public funds.
It doesn't become private funds.
No, it doesn't.
Once it comes into public office, it's
and Brown also Shraj also observed that the splitting of the amounts in two for the two companies was in an attempt to go around the Public Procurement Act in order not to be caught in that 100,000 threshold. It is for this reason that Shraj was very clear that in fact, when you come and say that you don't think it is procurement, it's like you're being ignorant of the law. And yet, in your actions, you were deliberate in trying to avoid the law.
In fact, sir,
you see,
Mask.
So that's why
I'm looking at the conclusion.
You're looking at, okay.
And I want to ask Sakut one simple question.
Yeah, ask me.
You sought about 3 reliefs, Mubwa. Which of them are clearly Shraj granted?
I think it is there. You can see clearly that, for example.
First of all, you said say almost establishing a book Procurement Act and also.
And that one has been established.
And per the first decision of Shraj, the Ghana Airport Company should henceforth apply the provisions of the Public Procurement Act. Clearly shows that Oman for Procurement Act.
Yes. But you see, I talked about the corporate governance, which they partly grant. But they are saying that Paul Adumo did not, because I said in my petition that he breached several provisions. They are saying that he didn't breach several provisions, but he breached a part of the provisions, and that the breaching of the provision in terms of the Procurement Act is not him as an individual, but the organization.
Okay.
So that is
because he was acting on behalf of the organization.
That's right. Even though he was acting wrongly because he's not the MD, he was not supposed to interfere.
Yeah.
But as long as the liability is concerned, they cannot recommend him to be charged for the amounts involved.
Okay.
Because they have no evidence that he personally benefited.
Okay.
And also, he is not the company.
How does that make you feel?
Well, the fact is that, first of all...
That's a fair ruling, Nebwa.
I don't think it's a fair ruling.
Why?
Because you asked the man for documents. The man, you subpoenaed the document. Even in the Shraj's own report, you can read, he said he did not submit any of those documents. So if you say you didn't find evidence that he personally benefited, perhaps the evidence was buried in the document that he's hiding. Yes, because you subpoenaed him to bring documents. He didn't bring them.
But Shraj had several documents afterwards.
Yes, but you subpoenaed the respondent to bring documents, and he didn't bring them.
Documents are Shraj in Nyaya and no free.
Oh, but
was it from Paul?
Not from Paul, from the Ghana company, from Ministry of Transport, etc. But the documents they asked Paul to bring, he didn't bring them.
But if documents are Paul Famrano and one a ministry in the company in the buyer. Is it not enough basis for Shraj to say only reason to charge him because on the face of the document, but evidence being was he personally benefited.
Okay, very good. So let's even grant it.
Okay.
But are you saying that if you say that there has been a breach of the Procurement Act or law, nobody takes responsibility for that breach? It's okay for the company to decide to breach the procurement law and there's no consequences. All you say is that go and sin no more. You're from Miami. Go and sin no more. That's all they did. You say you're guilty, but go and sin no more.
So don't do it again. Say Obika say Shraj was not emphatic. Say Omu breachy procurement law now. Only the bayadrin because what kind of first decision now? It doesn't say so Omu procurement law.
Oh, but Bishop Brown,
Shraj is telling them to henceforth comply with the law.
Brown, I just read you the observations, and you are going to the decisions. What does the observation say? It is clear.
But the decision is based on observation.
Correct. So you cannot remove the observation from the decision. The Shraj is saying that in addition to this, the Ghana Airport Company Limited has over the years considered rental of Christmas trees as being outside procurement flowing from the evidence of officials of the company that appear before the commission. And for that reason, management has not been applying the provisions of the Act 663 as amended. We think that this is an anomaly.
So to that extent, so emphatic.
An opinion.
Well,
we think that.
At the end of the day,
it's an opinion.
It's an opinion. What about the decision? It's not opinion.
Yeah.
It's not opinion.
The decision is also an opinion.
That is what I say. It's all opinion.
But the man.
But they are working according to the law. The judge did the investigation according to the law. They are the constitutional body, right? So my point is that
we are disappointed, sir. No corruption was found against Paul.
I think that
especially with the point two.
I think there was a cover-up.
Oh, by who?
I don't know.
Get closer to the microphone.
Listen, I think there was a cover-up.
Okay.
Because the whole document is full of backing. Then when it came to the decision, no backing, no biting. Okay. So it's like a barking dog that barks and everybody's saying, then you're going to bite, and at the end of the day, you don't bite. Because at the end of the day, perhaps, we all know that Paul Adomochi is a hatchet man of this government. We know. First of all, he works for this government because he's appointed by President Akufo-Addo. There's no journalist in this country who has defended corruption in the MPP more than Paul Adomochi. So the MPP government has every reason to protect him and to prevent him from being hanged. Because you can't write the whole report that when you read details, the report says he has abused his office. So there's no punishment for abuse of office. I don't understand. So anybody can abuse the office and then they just go away.
You think Shraj decision is strong enough?
No, it is strong enough. It is strong. It is clear enough. But there is a bit of contradiction.
Okay.
You say the man is guilty. You say the company is guilty. But they should go and say no more. You have breached the law. But just go. Don't do it again.
Now what expectation is saying?
My expectation was that Shraj will say maybe special prosecutor. This
or recommending that
you can investigate further and take further decisions. But because of what they have done, now Paul Adomochi and his cohorts and those from CTFM and all these people.
Please.
Yeah, maybe because they are different stations, so they don't need to mention different stations. But they are public entity. I'm allowed to mention them.
Yeah, but cohorts.
Okay. Yes, cohort is not a bad word.
Not on my.
It's not a bad word. It is like you
understand where I'm coming from.
Okay, totally. But I'm saying that he and his allies, maybe this is a better word, they have taken a position. I have been cleared because Shraj has given them the opportunity to say they have been cleared. After all, now they look at the decision in isolation from the observations, from the investigations, which is totally wrong. You have to look at it in its entirety. So Shraj has given room for different for alternative reality.
Okay.
So Paul now is beating his chest that have been cleared. Meanwhile, the same report says you abused your office. That under your watch you breached the procurement laws. You went there to say that you don't understand procurement, and Shraj has educated you on procurement and said don't do it no more. Now my question is whether or not this Christmas that is we are already in, whether they have already gone to do rental.
And I said,
have they followed the law? So one of my interests is to follow up and to know that this Christmas 2023, that they're going by Shraj's ruling.
Whether they rented or they procured.
Whether they rent is procurement.
It's procurement, yeah.
So whether they are going around the Procurement Act or they're going through it. Because
They be gifted.
yes.
But even if it is,
You see,
there are rules governing that.
So my point is that Shrike did a very fantastic work, but then when it came to the point to decide, then they were wobbling, and I can totally understand.
You feel disappointed.
First of all, it took 2 years, 2 good years.
Yeah.
So, for example, last year, the airport company went ahead and did another renter without passing through procurement law because Shrike took 2 years to investigate this matter. 2 years. So that alone, I saw the feet dragging, and look, somebody.
Did you appear before before Shraj?
Yes, I did. After I submitted, I met them and we did some interviews.
Okay.
So
how many times did you meet Shraj?
Once.
Okay.
So if you then invite him and he doesn't come, you subpoena him by force before he comes. Then he goes away and takes 4 months to give you a reply. You can see clearly he has something to hide. Because otherwise, why are you dilly-dallying and doing all this?
Maybe he thought there was nothing to respond to.
But then eventually he went and gave a lame response where he was trying to teach Shraj about what procurement is.
He actually also told Shraj, he said Shraj should explain the meaning of procurement to the public.
Can you imagine the sheer arrogance? You know,
It's all in the report.
You don't even understand. But you see, I believe that he knows what procurement is. This is what we call corruption. He's pretending not to know what procurement is in order to be able to breach the law. So he was trying to then educate a Shraj, telling Shraj to explain to the public. I mean, come on. I don't want to be personal, but I'm not surprised that this guy didn't pass his law exam because the guy doesn't know
that is tangential, but I don't think so. It's a point you want to dwell on. Sakut, I think I'll thank you at this point. But so what's your next step from now?
My next step, look, I have invited.
Because you are clearly not satisfied with the decisions of Shraj.
But you see, the court of public opinion is different from Shraj.
Okay.
And I believe more in the court of public opinion.
Why didn't you send the matter there to the court of
No.
So good, to be fair to building state institutions, you saw the need to go to Shraj. You did same. Now there is a ruling on the matter. Now you feel like if there's still some rules that need to be plugged, is it the court of public opinion?
But I'm making my point. But you can never eliminate the court of public opinion from anywhere because at the end of the day they will decide. But I'm saying that I'm inviting the special prosecutor. This is within his remit.
Do you want to petition him too?
I think that he doesn't even need to be petitioned. When the minister for sanitation was found wanting with millions in the house, nobody petitioned him.
Yeah.
He went after it. I will expect that he and his agents are listening. They should go after Poladimoshi. They should take the report and investigate further and prosecute him. But if he doesn't voluntarily, I will consider petitioning him with this report.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I'm happy that at least a determination has been made that the Public Procurement Agency should change the law or amend the law, including a clear definition of
procurement,
so that people who are confused like Poladimoshi will not be confused next time. At least this is a contribution to the fight against corruption.
Many thanks to
and
you.
I'm satisfied.
Meda Sibebre, Sakut, Amenga, Etego, Enaten and Kano, or petition Shraj, for Christmas trees, Menua, Ghana Airport Company Limited, Etoye, 2 years ago. Edidi Brunya, Sakut. He's a soldier, man.
And now he has petitioned the court of public opinion.
I will win the court of public opinion.
In the court of public opinion, you will win.
He says he will win.
But there are a lot of questions to, because it appears on your happy with
exactly
the outcome. But clearly, if you are not happy, if you petition Shraj, Paul has a right to be happy over what happened. You get.
Paul should not be happy.
Oh yeah, but the joy, the what he's saying that he's beating his chest that he's been cleared,
So
yes, why? So are you supposed to cry?
Paul or Kennedy on Casa Paul should not jubilate.
Oh yes, the point is clear. What I say? At the end of the yes, the observations as he mentioned, some of them cut into the heart of the matter, said the operator. But the conclusions that are being drawn after.
But the whole
yes, because he was
in your observation, clearly you state that there are procurement breaches. Omanfa Procurement Act and also you state in your observation say I don't know my friend a rental near wrong a procurement.
And that is to the entity Ghana Airport Company.
Whose board is Paul Adomochire?
Yes, so listen, and it appears Paul met a certain convention.
Yeah, but that is not an
since
excuse.
2008,
It's not an excuse.
2018, since 2018.
Yeah.
Adiana ya adebia babesine akoto what I say. And in this instance there's a petition. 2, the Ghana Airport Company ebi omuna nkwampaso because adiana ebi omu current enti enko procurement enko we. So what Shraj has just
now,
said is that
question is say wofo say any procurement. Why do you split the two costs to outweigh the threshold set by the Procurement Act?
Who did that?
According to the Shraj report, the Ghana Airport Company did that.
Yes,
The
because
2 invoices that were addressed to Paul with his name on it had 2 prices.
but we have to read the report clearly.
I have read
because
it.
there are portions of it that Paul claimed that the cost, he initially had issues with the cost that was involved and therefore called on management. That's why he called for the invoices to be seen by him. And that, according to Shraj, is amounting to him interfering in the work of the management, day-to-day running of the Ghana Company Limited. You know, you see that he's been told not to. What I say, and that split could have been occasioned by say, further negotiations. Of course, I didn't no boarding into I didn't say munko negotiate because what like Sakuti saying they Paul so can't say now I didn't boarding. Dodo. So he wanted to see. Who told you?
What's in the board then? Much you never see the same total. What have you saved? So it clearly you see said there was an attempt to outweigh because the Procurement Act has set a ceiling. A boss ceiling now.
It means that
you have to move the procurement to a different level. Sort as here. But and a lot of these entities do it in order to be within the threshold, you know. Costing in the way exactly. And these are issues. Some time ago, this is a procurement economy. Almost everything is based on procurement.
Yes.
Now, Procurement Act, for about 2006 to solve corruption. But it appears to say among funds who are yeah. And I think, sir, the Public Procurement Authority must sit down and look at the act again. No more practices and so air coso. I think that now baby was a ye chin and fuma to make it difficult for people to play around the act, you know. Yes, the Procurement Act no problem.
But I think that what Shraj said will also go a long way in shaping it up.
Yeah.
Because say Omama recommendations be and no Beboa Ama going forward how they will procure some of these things, you know. Because now you can't tell everybody.
But the challenge now is that infractions now cost no. Are we allowing it to go? Because Shraj has established, and who can report now? Shraj received several documents indicating for some time this has been the practice.
Yes.
So are we asking or are we allowing these infractions to go unpunished?
Have these infractions led to loss of public funds?
Of course.
Has it been established?
Because nobody buys Christmas tree at that amount. That is the point. 98.9 FM. Epahwa da benjumedie and our sugusu awutie no mepacho Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons say wono ede womo annual leadership symposium baso ewo enkran heya na etiasem a eda senhemu so health sector development in Ghana, exemplary leadership in research and medical education. So be kind messages na mami won ye ne be kind Facebook messages ni bi mami na sajumedie is in honor of Professor Paul K. Nyame and Professor Francis K. Nkrumah. Keynote speaker Professor David Ofori Ejay. Openia wate epunono etifi Professor Yao Edujemfi. Date no 14th November 2 p.m. prompt the main auditorium, Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons. Sponsors Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service, World Health Organization, USAID, Belacqua, and yours truly,
Happy FM.
And yours truly,
Happy FM.
Sapepe. Na me to aso bia na me kanfo bia ma se ne da eya me kanon abrante bia ya TV papa efesi wo dem e se okra TV efensi o e de boho nti TV papa ne fa ebo wo dem enu ti na me kanfo high sense TV e de amount high sense TV no eye abef TV TV a etese mobile phone TV a betimi upload bi wetimi download the apps ahodo de aguso wa download the softwares ahodo e de aguso na odi aye ne wo pese odi ye bia se ne wo use o mobile phone na high sense TV utilize Vida operating system and an Android TV series. Choose the Hisense television for its sleek design, stunning visuals, smart features, and a Dolby Vision technology. Essentially user-friendly and also HDMI connectivity. Me pacho bebre Hisense TV Ghana habe bia upe bia benya bi. Mame nchiro Greater Accra ha East Legon, Hisense on Krabata or Wabenyum TV Nibiato, Kiseman, Achimota Mall, North Industrial Area, Accra Opera Square, Dansoman, La Paz, West Hills Mall, Broadcasting Kaswa, Bachona, Junction Mall, Tema Community 1, and Tema Community 25. Upiefin Kraina pe Hisense TV Nibia, Kumasi City Mall, Kumasi Edum, Kumasi Edum Post Office in Subi Oho, ena Kumasi Tafo, Mankasim, Takrade, Takwa, ena Obuase, Kofodi Ansusu, Onu on Krabata Ewo Ho, will be Oho, Sunyane, Techiman, ena Tamaliso, Ubenya Hisense TVB, ato 1st December, me pese bi nu shia e Accra International Conference Center ni okotwa na ase yenkosa kakra na kroma ye shia che afini be ko na wie yese no onko concert bi adanji wani sire yenti mfifire mo wani nye ya 1st December memma ne mpa wo ho da I will be there. African Legends Night 2023. But try to for yourself, my idea. Educhem, Obra for Ghana rap software. George Jara, the Ashikele man. Kwabena, the only person who cry Eda Edimu, Kwabena. And at the Princess of Africa, Yvonne Chaka Chaka. Take it in 500 Ghana cedis, single. And a couple, also 900 Ghana cedis. Patrol ubenya ticket ni bi wo Airport Shell, Silverbird Cinemas, and a Global Media Alliance. So person turn online swap. Ubetimi akọ africanlegendsnight.com. And now ego tickets. Open so ubetimi use short code way na what they ato. But ube send it to a WhatsApp number *713 *713 *33 40 hash. *713 *33 40 hash and our *40 hash to WhatsApp number 0242 426427. Pacho ube follow voice prompt na mame na wetimi auto ticket no. Fiada 1st December our Grand Arena Accra International Conference Center at 6 p.m. sharp. Ebiana Mufancheme ebiana wone wabusuafo na ekọ ebia wone wonamfofo bi na ekọ ebi kura na company umpese muje table ema mu top executives for number way na munye reservations 020 2222 09095 020 222 sponsors atejumedi echi Global Media Alliance and Air Power Pa and HD Plus, Eddie's Pizza, Yokes Rent a Car, and really great brands supporting partners Silverbird Cinemas, Perception Management International, City FM, YTV, City TV, 3 Music, MX24 TV, Amayao Debra, Daily Guide, Happy FM, BNFT, Ghana Web, and Y FM, African Legends Night, celebrating music of African origin.
Happy FM. Happy FM. Happy FM.
Max, when the messages kakra.
Yeah, come
come
on.
on,
Manfo, can I say? Okay, so you can just share your views and your thoughts on Facebook. Happy 98.9 FM. I'll say Charlotte Osei was removed from office by same procurement law, and when it goes against them, they protect their own. God Almighty should save us from these people. Really, this guy is confused. He's still persuade Paul on public opinion on just destroying the guy because what he wants from Shraj did not happen. But he's running from one to another. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Game Boy GH, no, I say, and when, okay, so that one. Wafake, I say, Billy, please, when are you discussing John Mahama Airbus scandal? So that is it. But we'll try and get more of the messages. Live on Facebook.
Very well. Also, bet me the messages now, but I can come out on Facebook. Why don't you know your kaya? What the back of Facebook? Facebook is a happy 98.9. A special good afternoon to you, Mr. Ochre or New Fadama, and to you, Ama Rahel. You are listening now. Good afternoon to you as well.
Happy FM.
Yedani ho akwaba, yakoba, nkomo aka, yede ni nyina ebe hyehyɛ so ama. Yese afafranton wo tu. Obi bajeke. Afafranton yesu wo tu. Na ene yese pani be ha de. Ewo eye Accra City Campus. Na owura lanchematen ene na afafranton. Womo eye onboarding kyerɛ sɛ volunteers ahodo a mo pese mutu mu si ho sɛ mo ba bɛboa owura lankyerɛmaten ama na ba bɛ yɛ Ghana mampani mommra na mo metwuro mu din fitia no pa ebesi awie de adwumadie na kɔso a yɛbɛkɔ ne akɔdi hu nkɔmɔ nso so kakra ɛno a mampani dada John Dramani Mahama Asia Ghana adwumayɛfoɔ Trades Union Congress na wode ni tirimupo enso tudwa etie ne TUC fo nso ewo emano na ekowi akire no mati set TUC fo ka se ne plan no a okura no saa de a ene ankebe ye kama pa yebedi nkomo ne abon nkomo ne ahwesa issues we nyina. Of course, the conversation about who will partner Dr. Baumia is still rife. Kennedy Japan ko fo bi kasa na wo mo kasa ye mu no wo mo pa kire se there was bullying. But I have been asking, sir, the man himself, said the election was free and fair. Is there an agenda? Bribi besiana. Yadani Yakoba, yade all shades of opinions on this very matter. Ebebro, we're back after this shortly.
Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidina meche angel cola. Me bread obi fa angel cola drink. Na ni yonku eyi angel orange. Ana angel mango.
Enti program you cry paint be na ebet media paint via me fia ye kam.
Hey, asanto anti wo da so gina ha no mo adwin paint ho. Landlord for, estate for, any tenant for, yatete mo ka so e de amamo. Belka paint e ye paint won waso bia bedwa so a. Se wo fira 2 gra na, obetimi awa paint we. Asanto akọ paint no be foforo. Abo bia no a, obetimi agina Belka paint no. Se eja eto fie ho no mo a, Belka paint ne bobo eja pade ho ban. Be fa wo nyama nyina pepepe. E kojo nti mi dan pese se am ya plastering ni paint no. Mi sika sem so wo form. Wo sika sem wo form. Uni problem. Asem den say o top Belka paint, obetimi dia plaster e be ya kama pa. Obetimi e dia ya wo ceiling nso. Ne o hia ne say wo de bo plywood keke. Obetimi e dia ya ceiling designs ahodo. E odorless. Esanso e ya soundproof. Se wo di nkomo e wo dem kura na obi entumi enti. Sa Michael's Grace Group Limited for na dia showroom no e wo Kaswa New Market second gate hwa.
Girls name Branty Amaba. After feature ayamofo obetimi atobi atale wo dem mucha picture na. E be kama.
Wo dia ne say obaba wo dia na wabo ahome no mu. 0244 598305 0244 598305 and 0244 583973 0244 583973. Belka Paint, let the paint do the talking. Belka Paint, my paint no kasa mount.
adeɛ baako a ɛma abrabɔ yɛ dɛ ɛne sɛ bɛnya boafo a wonni bɛtua na mo abrabɔ yi mu awadeɛ nso ɛna ɛka dɔfo bɔ mu na wobɛware nso a ɛne yi ne boɔ no yɛ deɛ ma nkɔfo bebree ne sɛ nti ɛna happy 98.9 fm yɛnam happy fm valentine mass wedding so ɛyɛ dono afei ne bra so bɛfa fam sisi a ɛwɔ happy 98.9 fm 1000 Ghana cedi pɛ ne ayɛ wedding ne nyinaa de ama wo yɛbɛ counselor ma wo yɛbɛma wedding gown ɔbɛma ne suit wo ho asiesie on the day wedding nankasa kyɛ sɛ wie bɛsa kɔ reception happy fm valentine mass wedding ayɛ dɛ tummirika bra happy fm bɛfa fam sisi a frɛ 0244 906 235 and 0302 254 858 happy fm valentine mass wedding forms na radio brasisia before the answer na you too late happy fm valentine mass wedding a warrior on another level don't know.
It's time to relive good African music, legendary music that still thrills at African Legends Night. Come and enjoy live performances from Obrafo, George Gerard, Kwabena, and the sensational Yvonne Chaka Chaka from South Africa. Get your tickets for 500 Ghana Cedis single and 900 Ghana Cedis couple from Airport Shell, Silverbird Cinemas, Global Media Alliance, or online via AfricanLegendsNight.com or Eager Tickets, or via *713 *33 *40 hash, and make your way to the Grand Arena on 1st December 2023 at Rent-A-Car. Media partners: Happy FM, Daily Guide, YFM, CTFM, CTTV, YTV, MX24, NYDJ Live, Amayal Deborah, BNFT, Ghana Web, and 3 Music. African Legends Night, celebrating music of African origin.
Darling.
Yes.
Yebedidi na meche Angel Cola. Me bredodo. Obi fa Angel Cola drink. Na ni yonku eyi Angel Orange. Ana Angel Mango. Ose me san pedi obi eyi. Aka me dem.
Sese obi ape Angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo de mama Angel Peach, Angel Strawberry, and na Angel Cocktail. Actually, no mabaje Angel Apple Lime.
What ye? Esa ne fun ade. Me say Angel Cola any Angel Orange pe na menya. Afei na nka it's also from wifi for us chest no ebesi ha. Nefa Angel drinks ni nyina agum. Obi ankata na ni no woni. De won sabeso mo no no anom.
Ani, asamasa. Enu anu no.
De bia sa ne enya no. Angel Cola de asembabo. Angel drinks ya. Adonko Soft Drinks Beverages Limited. And why? Who to do after one? 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel Drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA ajeje de nkra to yatum.
Happy FM. Happy FM.
98.9 FM happy ɛna wani guso a wo hwɛ ɛwɔ Facebook na waso so a wotie ɛwɔ radio so no na ɛnkyɛ bɛkɔ ɛyɛ afafrantofo no hɔ movement for change for hɔ na yɛne o makɔ akɔdi nkɔmɔ kakra isane sɛ enya ne ntie sɛ na o makeka mo ho ɛwɔ ɛyɛ enkrankrom ha na ho sɛ yɛ na yɛsɛ adabraka ɛyɛ city campus deɛ babia aye yellow sa edie na ekoso yebedi eho enkomo your thoughts your comments as well as your views on Facebook whatever ebekenkan nyina ediama we streaming live. The encouragement is that obe share your stream no na wa ma foforo so ate ehunu na wo mo enso aba join yen enche ebekwa homa no so na yene eye movement for change for edi enkomo mekai wo say Michael's Grace Company Limited eye marketers and distributors of Belka cotton paint na sa product we kama pa me ba be ka ehun sam e de a chiro na wahunu details ni ye na wahun se ne bronya yi paint a obeto na wode esese ofie ene eye wo mpotemo eno ehun sam wo eno no na emena so de a yenkwa homa no so na yemfa sa enkomo yi emfa embre wo Opania menene babedi nkomo eye Courage Nobi or acting director of communications Emma movement for change. Courage memwaha eda sibebre no mre.
Nya bema ma hanso na meda atepa so se waton sa fami na ye ise ending kita hode lichia etiefo nyina nso ene ahwefo no social media
obia nso agye so fefefe ene yete se movement for change mu di dwuma bi won kan ha e di important na ekoso
ya meda se to be kan ya wo so me be happy na the Roland John Kwajoche Mate announced say wa form a movement for change. And which you know the form to abonten so say Nabundia Omopese Omoye Juma as volunteers for change, you know, almost signing up. And I'm going to be signing up across the country. In the Nano Yawada Yakwa Santimemu eco activity almost signing up. And then I be paying crime. It is what the encounter for need ya. Now your movement for change volunteer. I am from a volunteer for change. More orientation and activation. And not for no.
So okay say more activate you ma e dey important na pa kire.
That's it. Sir, the papa land John Kwajoche Martin. Ne ho nsem de no edoso. And also actually no over a great transformational plan and nunti and officer already president. Now I had the teacher of mine is he ho. And I your structures being so I use as movement. You know when you say you know bedding the town, no more Sanyama winning any so. Na say omoko na monso omone obi eko kasa omo John Becker treno. Yentia yaba papa say obedi president. And yentia yedinati ana to be president dia obeye kwanya obefa so amagana atam nem sumapa efura. No na yenyo mo ya friend activation.
Na say dwumadie mo ye no on regional basis ana because wa kasemo ye bi wa Ashanti region ye hunu Greater Accra de no mo ye no on regional basis.
No across the country nipa be 120,000 and omo register as volunteers for change. Into your region by region. And no more in the now you activate your mon. Now what you mean? I am a change now. Yes, from the two political party system. Yes, me at the Ghana.
Also so far nipa 120,000 are subscribed to movement for change, you know.
120,000. You can almost very other volunteers.
So 120,000 where you have volunteers.
Volunteers in Kwa Omo Asantimemu dear Omo Hani volunteers. To be sure you publicity. They send you a text message. Now Omo Bishia.
Omo volunteers say Omo Baye campaign front runners ewo baby omo tete and I said they are members of the movement. I really need to understand omo purpose of omo volunteer to do what?
As members of the movement omo be here juma wa mo bro no so then e be ya change na ya hwehwe no e beba
120,000 now so many so far.
Oh yeah, that's why every recruit mebru bia omanyi yo enhia no particularly mebru mu ni adwuma mo pese mu nya ndwuma ye mumra on board ye hia more people ye hia nipa bebre pa wa ani tia adwuma ne so Ghana so the more people the better. If 120 ni they no na ye nya so far but ye da so also to free enianom so mba beka ye ho na yetimi asasibi wo agenda yi ni asesamu ye den sakaen so abagana.
Sir, so far how many regions na cover?
So far no, you activated 2 regions. But I'll share your data media. Your volunteers from all the 16 regions are organized here.
From Greater Accra mo ko hen.
Mepemuno minia obetienka.
Na oral anchamaton wen.
Oh, wonka here ene oba yo no ankasa ene mabunu ni bedi nkita ho. Ene omo kasa ye tro mo na nisu ade hu ene di nti officer be president no be president dia obetimi aye ye wie ye no ana okwa akogina ho me
Minim say MPP for Toma Berry ama ebi yate oral and chematin sambia wakase obe biti John Mahama and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia any day. Na ebi so wetie some political analyst Thomas Mum kan say Dr. Baumia victory no asesa niema kakra because from omo understanding of the way ananiema kono ebi anamo camp we were counting on a disgruntled Kennedy Japan nanka ama momo side ni mu ayede ankoba ne sa wagya to free and fair election. How do you react to such thoughts?
Many amedase the ehia ye ni se o hwe aba and before koto weekend the chair mu a 40% of MPP for party say only confident the assistant or your leader no if I bear 15,000 and to abano ebo kote because only confidence our party in the process mu inti e vindicate asema ya papa kan say penyifo bi no ma chechire bo abopọ say nipa bi no mo de si omo konso Ghana for so de omo so mo pensa kan omo fo bi a sebi ni nyansa ni timu do ene nim di akọ akire a obetimi e de atam oman Ghana eti ho nti eno ho aduma na ye ne o hye Alhaji Baumia ene Mahama difference dia nhye den mu sa eno nti na ye de kwanya ya fa so Mr. Ghana for benya real choice Enkoye said you have to choose between failure and failure. But on benya third choice, a credible choice, I'm to Abamana, with me, Ashe Amagana, Asoyajina. And Nunti, Anaye, Juma for change at the movement for change.
I hope I just Oral and Chamatin sees Dr. Baumia as a failure.
Minia, the Osha Senya Ghana, so you're excellent, when it's here. Failure and so Ghana, mind any.
Una mibusa wo.
Esusu ana oka.
Una mibusa wo.
Say so Ghana bi ominia.
Me dey say
any bibia no win na wani ti. Excellent performance then you are yet to be so was scorecard.
Me was scorecard me vote here back ba mo na mo to mo born to asa man for to abamma mo. Nti say if in your estimation Dr. Baumia a failure a day ni day nti na begina so aka ne sa a enu nti amanfo hwe bo mo side.
Me na me da say me kai 2016 you can say economic waste or economic wizard onunti you are president of so can say economy any dollar nti anode Dr. Baumia be running me you won my mu senior minister of Afomafo ekasa Ghana nyina sorry embo nsemuma no because economic management no in charge no the result of the leadership of economic management no our honor yin na ye hye ahun trade dia ba na say IMF World Bank say more people are falling into poverty our Ghana this year than ever before apart from no ya share currency at the beginning I said that 12 point something and which the inflation 40 something percent. It also indicated in Bibia and Rese the year shitty and the year Kumuno, a yet ma or my Ghana. The scorecard no, I don't know. It is your bottom net scorecard, Yadibema, vice president, candidate Alhaji Baumia.
So all your complaints are oral and chamatin edugu for man sana wo free party no now has any election ya kwama people like Canada Japan saying say free and fair ayem wawa.
Oh so the be anywhere you land producer mateka ya NT o say you for any adwunya nipa bia hijack party na fa omo prayer say Alhaji MBC obi akonso no Bibi answer someone. Aha, it is also there. Reason now this free moon, the free moon, and one to play out.
Happy FM.
Courage, ye the best yani ado ase bibi super mu amoya me asonte ne mra mo ho.
Ni ameda ase pa nso. Na me for Kenya so na me tun san frame ni anu nyina say join the movement. na yɛmfa change mmra Ghana.
Courage Nobi, acting director of communications, Movement for Change.
Happy FM
98.9 FM and check now you're hitting the top of the hour 3. A pahwa da Benjumedi and when you go so away now wasugusu so awutie on Facebook. Na me ka Belka cotton painting one some dia show and sane yakwa homa no so na Belka cotton painting na make for amount Ghana ha de afibia kona wie ya e painti efie painti dem ye ba fie ye painti fie sanso na anniversary bi so pa e painti fie na o pe painti papa dia painti wo fie afie wie ya me kanfo Belka cotton paint na me dem wo odorless chese enyiwa ana eninka soundproof. What the paint would them wa who be MPFia bonting ma be in 10 year cost them. Sansona de be MPFia bonting and ma them. Painter a soundproof and no any Belka cotton paint. A sounds a fire proof into jato them wa and ya dear best spreading them because we paint in Ankasano and ya dear best so jano so. So cool and tonton. Any more kitty and nanam yet them to say so consume cockroach any tontomony someone kitten in Tatiania the idea. What the Belka paint and answer Belka cotton paint TB a paint wood them one and tontom on TB in Canada. Tefre or them. Sounds so soon and Tatian kitten and the Abbey Hunubie. Now Belka cotton painting so a reusable. We bet me a ye. Now what's I reapply? Hey, painty papa. We bet me apply on all surfaces. So paint to me the painted glasses. With me the painting on plastered walls. I will be put more who say wall no. Yen plaster. With me the painting ediaso. With me the painted plastic so. A durable and affordable. Above all, a sign say Michael's Grace Company Limited, a new painting on a papa ANT. Wamau a whopping 2 years warranty. Se ukoto painting no. Na ode ko painting them. Na ne makase painting na ye enya. Within 2 years, ultimate the painting no ko. Na okojusika. Pepe. 2 years warranty. Obi obema 2 years warranty over any product no. No nim say product ne ye papa. And yes, idea within 2 years there, maybe timisi. Now so nim say eye papa nti onswechire. Ope Belka cotton paint bi ato Kaswa New Market second gate. Taifa Burkina opposite the Roman School. Takraden so 1111 opposite Melcom. Koforidia Kolekwanta opposite Ufancheme Magdig Royal Plaza. Sunyane so Atronie Station. Kumase Bokrom Limex. For numbers mame na ya wafre 0561 285952 0561 285952 and now 0242 323963 0242 323963 Belka cotton paint a paint papa. In 5 minutes, we're hitting the top of the hour 3. Nene Abeja Fonso Esinkunya na ya don somewhere da ni munomu enso esu call Eclipse Collateral Management and Advisory Services. Ese se owo asase ana se owo dan na asase no land title certificate wo ho a ene what ready because sa document no obetimi de nyesika on a yearly basis in a risk-free environment. Yes. If you want to know how this works, for number in a fre 0543 832466 0543 832466. Eclipse Collateral Management and Advisory Services is here to ensure your land title certificate works and make money for you. At Eclipse, we say think safety and earn decent income. And they day and no so ABC. Mask. A man for sit there social media no so.
Well, man for can be pana. Ninya Enoch wo asaman kese. Ono edibia ba Piaga is watching us live. Gilbert boy Gilbert and so here. Bibi, if I've okay, so is that I've been looking for you, sir? That is what he's saying. Piaga says he's watching us live, and then he said, "Bibi, good afternoon to you. To be honest with you, Bibi, I listened to President Mahama yesterday, and what did you hear? Okay, so let's get it. I'll say I can confidently tell you that Ghana will work again under the leadership of President Mahama. Okay. My regards to Sefa, you say. Okay, so as a man can say Enoch or Difriho, as a man can say was say Ghanaians are fed up with the Nana Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. There's no way Ghanaians will give this government, this country to him to make us suffer more. NPP, never again. Greetings to Owen Kwame Frimpong, parliamentary candidate for Lower West. Achim no. I mean, call Kenny Otu or say, Bibi, if NPP win, I will sell my car. Okay, you want to say you sell your what's it? You sell your cars. Okay, so if you sell your cars, you get your money. I say, I will sell my cars. If you sell your cars, you get your money. Anyway, let me try and get more of the. Okay, so this one is saying Suleiman Queen, and it's saying that Charlotte Osei was removed from office by saying procurement law, and when it goes against them, they protect their own. God Almighty, save us from this government, you say. Okay, portions of your message I had to take it off. Okay, now. Now, Happy FM and NDC want to destroy NPP party, but it doesn't work. Of a regards to you. I'll say Happy FM man. Okay, so Festus Michael was say good afternoon, BB, watching from Osu Keti Otu, and so and he said. Even PP1, okay, that's he who said he will sell his car. Okay, so more of the message is waiting for them. Okay, Game Boy GH, and this is what he's saying. And when are you going to discuss your father's issue, John Mahama? You mean okay, so at the end, more from you can share. Okay, so these are some of the things. Kojo, and so at the bank. Now I say, which number is your most memorable quote? And he say, 1, I shall protect the public purse. 2, I am too old to steal your money. I already have my money. 3, yet is council and so a come DA. More than 100. And or they are. So share your views, your thoughts on Facebook. Happy 98.9 FM na yenhwe enkomo ahodo ho obetimi do area but Emmanuel M. Eule was say from United States of Casaman. Imagine BB breaks the law hospital and refuse to build. This is what he's asking.
Your best answer say, we say your reading messages not unedited. Into all trano to bonso atro. Yes, mistakes kakran krem mu ma reading him konko ese bibia ho. Say unya botrechra ebeboa empa na ya kind ye say ne be ya be kind send your pese wo ka asem no ti no. E ya no atobo atro sama.
Atinye ni ade be ma be ye friend of them mo de edru ha na.
Be ye friend. Yanko parliament mre. Na yanko din komo kakra parliament mra ebese ehunu ni akoso ene e wo parliament na ya atwetwire Happy FM parliamentary correspondent na ya atime nka me mo ha na parliament ti sen
boko na so e
na me adome ho ye pa na parliament ye boko de
awba de adome ho ye
because na ye ti se Greater Accra Kokosofo buafu pa say yade a 15th November budget no La General Hospital na mpimu a ene anya parliament kura mu ntimi nya adwuma wo ho no mo
na dan no kura mbebubu atu
sa no omani abre pa ho
o omani abesi kotomuja
bomimu
mini amamenda wase ni ekwenya wode amame na endra yade a MP edema dade kotopon ononyamfo Rita Sowa eye statement na ninkasamu no nyina no de kyerɛ sɛ be kai covid mre no mampani ye sɛ La General Hospital bebubu no wasi no tramodin nani aboa ama ayaresa tumi ama ne homre so wo nkran pumpuni mantem
Happy FM
ne hospital afenese CACO CAJO obi anka ho hwe eno na mpini se no esanse nei se ne profo bi yare ni amfa na ankɔ regia ne kyerɛ sɛ kame esi ni pesia so de woni ayaresa bia ni tie wode adesrede fa parliament so na omo mampani aso nte se hospital na nesi wode dada na obebutugu ye no omo de ne nka omo pɔ mo ade saa na so no so odane na kɔ babi fufura ene o me ne ntam sanse o mu hia na no si ye no enkrofo bebre kyerɛ mo adwen eno no nyamfo ni lamte de kyerɛ se no kureni wodi aban ho yia esan se sunu onim so woni babi okofa sika e de abɛyɛ hospital ne dia ene hu hia se wo mbeba bebubu dada no enti ene wo ka kyerɛ aban hia oti adwamu se 2024 budget na wo mo de ba no wo mo anya ready anko pesika mfa nhyɛ budget ni ma de kwayɛ La General Hospital dia ene wo NDC Greater Accra Kokoso no MPC no won be ma nanado hu se enknan ha wo ma sase so no mo te ene abisa budget no sa da no e ma so ko sisi wo mo ankasa budget no be hu se we de o mampani ameki allocation a ye de kwayɛ La General Hospital enu nti ena mo so ma minister kra be ka se wo mu gu so mo ye ahoboa enu nti no next week kro beba be brief parliament so far o ma hoboa ba bia koduru
na omo ka se MP budget ni mu a ene budget no kra yenya nkan no se budget ni yenkan wie ya wo hu se wo mu ansa so at what point na betima stop the reading of the budget
omo betumi aye because se budget no edani dru na bia omo tuso anyante yese omo La General Hospital na banya make any provision minority won betumi aye dede won betumi boycott budget ni kra even though aban de obeka se ono de mfa no ho bekenkan but yes who kan no kan who say who can we appropriation act no here approval by the house majority consensus nti se one more consensus bi o mu raise a that na duru ho mu susu be show red card.
Interesting. Na enen komo be na koso ma shebe jefio.
Enen susu se e be kaya. Speaker ton safre energy minister Matthew Poku prem ne. Omna no me kire. Ni enti a akoso modam. Wo mutimi ye hwe ha ma ne ye ma. Omu ko biebie ye ma ne ye de atore nchama bro man Ghana. Na ene minister no so ode osia yoyo. Ya na wa be kire mu de koba ni sa. Na o kire se afi enso toye ya edu baabi no ni dam no omo ye ni hwia enye yie se omo bebia ma nso ni bi afi so na ansa ne kra no omo ni omo a omo ni mu de stakeholders ahodo e kasa yansa na dam ne kra omo ye den omo bi na so so se omo nya bia ma to rentam ne de nya si de be si nya si awie de aka ne se aban e be hwese womo ho aka no obia ho beto no aban be ye obia famudie e de aboa na emomo se opagana for chew se fi na ekure Omo be hese saa de no ebi nkosi na mom se bi fi a eya mom nka se eye bi a ye hwehwa bi na omo atena ase aya ma saa de no aba osi da bi enti saa nti o se ene ye nua ne ma ofra mante mom ho akire om na ban gusu e boaboa no ho ya waboaboa bi kura nkakra ankware bi enei usu betimi aso aban sen no akwanya wo ho se wo so wode ebekọ na wasom sanse empanisi yensomo ye de nipa eneye
na sanchechire mu no eto emrahye bedwafo na so mu de
na ochechire mu no ewie ye no na ehiama se MPs no obi a kire na adwen na no na asam okuja to abrekwa ade kire se minister Matthew Poku Pempe ka se aban di niema abre MPs ni bi ama mo de amasa wo mo kofo atorentam na to ma wo no kurenya kupo anim aban anase finance ministry emre ne hwe
Happy
FM. Dọ̀tí yẹn ni sẹ́ ọmọ bá nọ́ftọ̀n ẹ̀dì níẹ̀ma abẹ́rẹ́ yẹ àjàmà ẹ̀níẹ̀ma no esi ahemfo ẹni assembly mindfo ni so but ọ̀ní personal MP ni diẹ ní nsan kan hwee mfiri ẹ̀bẹ̀n mu sẹ́ni ẹ̀bẹ̀yẹ ni nkọ́fọ́ bẹ́gye na di sẹ́ ẹ̀yàmpa ní nsan kan hwee ntì no minister no kasa wọ́n kasa soso sẹ́ wọ́de kọ́mọ́ ní nkọ́fọ́ ní ẹ̀mọ́ mu no wọ́n fẹ́ nsi MP ni so. Enti eno na ekwaye anobaye ewo muntem nanso omu nyina ate omu ho ate se fa MP so se fa ohini bi so se fa DC so se fa assembly man so akọ enti ene me no kase eno an no mugusu a omugusu etrechera omu adwen wo
eno an ekoso sesi ado ho
me bajan
yo ene nana se eno anu no ye de bisi anu na ya to aso bibi fufuro piem parliament a na waboyemu yo ene ye de besi nana ya twire parliamentary correspondent Emma Happy FM mask.
Hey, Bibi, I quickly rushed to the newsroom to get something.
Okay.
It's about the General Hospital.
Okay.
And the new Crusading Guide newspaper reported is something on the General Hospital. So the IMF deal caused General Hospital project delay. Now, this story is filed by a monitoring desk. Now, the majority leader, Honorable Osei Chairman Sabonso, is speaking to the matter. And he says that the delay in the reconstruction of the General Hospital in Accra has been caused by the country's engagement with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, the majority leader has said. According to the Honorable Osei Chairman Sabonso, the sponsors of the project held back the funds meant for the reconstruction because of the IMF engagement. Speaking here on the floor of Parliament yesterday, the majority leader explained that until the nation is given a clean bill of health by the IMF, it is going to be difficult for it to find fund to be released for the project, unquote. This is why the government now wants us to situate it within the context of the Agenda 111, and that would mean that, quote, the facility will have to be scaled down a bit, unquote. Wow. That's according to the majority leader in Parliament. So it is understandable, sir, some Greater Accra Regional Caucus, Ayoma Drains, they will have to go there and demonstrate something to government. So they be aja any baba. At the end of the iron, yes, we be an MZA.
Phone lines activated now. You can join us with your thoughts, your comments, as well as your views. Into me about 0551 1563916 0551 563916. Maybe a phone line, hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Bibi.
Yeah.
Collins name Edwedru Amamole.
Yo, Collins it you.
Mami Chia Dr. Ham, incoming member of Parliament, Tobu constituency. And Asifa, Bibi will be a Michiano. Minia. Agenda 111 they say Lagina Hospital we share Bibi. My young cano cre. Say Beka and now senano Masaka. Say na a danger. Say cracking be. And I say, say, Mbua, a baby wana. The answer is no. Identipa a na hospital na wasi ebugu. Obi bia ni honuma ye aban mu panyifo ba ena hwe bibi yo dachi manu dasumuna so that's ye beda sorry na esi wo Fresta house ye buegu because we are aban a wo na ukura tumi wo kasa obi anda obi abega eno ye de because ye mu bi yakoje yare sa wo ho ene agenda 111 so menua enye nne ne ekina ye ka agenda 111 past 2 years ni ekire aka wa fi ba ko pe ni esisa aban ni ye ko 2025 it's agenda 111 no he fa na wo mesra aban o ti akonya kase yesu hwe tumi no Ghana fo nsem na wo enye se be breaking the 8 ano ne ye de ka eye Ghana fo ne kura tumi so mbe ma mandate no for the next breaking na fine but in your ma wo ye de the person say NPP aban it could be a vice president opposition for life ma Ghana as political party dey ko position
Mesome da sibebre ne nso adwenkyerɛ wo de aba obi foforo nso betimi afrɛ na nso de wadwenkyerɛ aba ebe gye ne ofeso yem party didie. Hello, good afternoon. Eja
asemo amuka fa dumso no e me say brofo na ba omia kan no munti ase ana asede dumso we e sha say president Kufuor abreso ye hu ye omo di pastors na ekọ ho.
Hello. Oh, too bad. Na homa no ateko. Obetimi asan afrɛ biem Sakura fa minim ne ba ye de but nso betimi afrɛ na wo de wadwenkyerɛ aba. We move on. Hello, good afternoon.
On for Bismark Brown.
Eja memwa ha.
Na wo ti say wie.
Nyame adaro ma me wa hoden so ho ye.
Me ho ye pa na kom na de me.
Oh, kafra. Wo say fro say?
Awuni abema ni aban a me kasa fra ashama zenu.
Aban eti o.
Yo, baby ami bra se fa obi anu me chia no.
Waje oso.
Me say bibi will come back me second time a me sa fra ni.
No cre.
Na bibi ye bompa ye se wa bai di o betina se. Oko ya feel pa.
Maba.
Sa na ye nyina ye hwehwe because ye nimu se mu movie di Ghana damakoma so pa. Bibi
chief.
Ewie we masemo amede tu enimu ni se. Emri bi a president Mahama wo ho no. Me kota ade a me fa ni me sure kura me use ofie. Enye example. Bibi me koto sure president Mahama tama. Uni mahia na me tono.
Debio.
Bibi na me toni 8 cedi. Obi a osi ni niema boye din pa no beto ni 10 cedi. Bibi sa di krona me koto na bibi. Me koto ni 45 cedi.
Oh, sure.
I'm telling you, Bibi, make sure me num say what we say, make sure you dig ya moto mi yawo.
O kan ye di twi ho na ye spray no.
Spray, yes.
Spray ye na no ni.
Bibi, I don't make it say President Mahama tam. Let me turn 8 cedi. And next had the corona o. E ke uwa o ye Ghana ni asabio me nim de be hawa o be ka tell me say. O man panye Kufuor amemo we ye chen President Mahama memu. Tabra na me turn 8 cedi no. O man panye Kufuor then candidate. E jina simpio to say Mahama timu ye din. Na wa manye mabua ye din. Enti onu ba ta the corona o beti so ama na ba form. Enne what brisu na je ye mi ya ni se so sanya akonya kasa. No person di President Mahama na memuo eye fa better than who dey no person ordini ye tiapia President Kufuor enese who tie happy fm anase wa pamfo ni bitia ya ka tire o se abra wo be pe konya who dia chaupa na dinam the whole Ghana say yantu abama na oba be ye nema ye enne wa be di o mampanye wie be ka tire say who to me bia o be faso a o be ma mampanyi vice president abe president no be faso Ghana for ya ready
aban me da se ye fancy ha aban ede ne de akogu onsu betimi ede wo de aba na yaje wo feso be kire wadwene pa ho adaben. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pacho Frozen.
Pacho Frank Naro ni u do mi nyina meyo.
Frank it you.
You awie de minia mame mo abaso pa ni nkodi a wo kodi ma amagana. Afi mi fa kwanya iso. Na menchia do mi kwa benya kwanso chairman Mr. Isaac Nilam Telamte papa yi bechia ne papa minia mbodi ba obo ewo do mi kwa benya kwanso minia Dr. Baumia Obroni be say the value is the same. Shokoya na ni MPP. Edi ya faso Ghana ha. Eme ne maburu. Ye ni etutu aka yensam. Ye hu kotoko emfa krowa nhyem. A ye ni abere ho ye sori enya dwuma nye. Sika kaka na beba nchen so aminua. Wo so de toduane ade a untimi ntoduane ni. Ene duane boa ye dindin wonkra ha. Koko kaka kotoko ni brodo aju kita 12 cedi. Asa na otokoko. Mahama time ye 20 cedi. Ewo fufuo ya benkwan. Eka wo edidi. Ene na kufuado 20 cedi. Dokron nchiram kwa udidi a untimi nya bi nnum pioda. Kamamu boni ama na ye ho akire ya. Ye hu ba bia ye kwa ye ni abere ye hu. Mo sande Dr. Baumia na ebe me say MPP aban no ho. Si ato aban the whole Ghana. No munya 1 million vote a ebe me nwanwa. Because John Muhammad ye say 8 million votes. E dey go no because ye hu ye see aye bida. E wo hwa ye nsa no mfa na me be kire. Enkwa hayo. Ya so nsa. Ye hu de mu ye duru. Ghana maburu ye nyina ye kwakoto ma John Muhammad. Near the number because the time they near one time. The time near the
Frank Nero made us say will be some can be. Frank Nero and what's in Kano will be so okay, I'll take this one later. Also bet me a friend now what the drink channel Abba. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Patrick Rosen.
Patrick Mr. Cote is so true.
Mr. Cote, it's you.
So, Medasi, no, I couldn't see the power.
Medasi.
Nitia Sifa, Nigeria Channel.
Why you also?
Yo, I'm Daffy. Stebia Mika MPP, Omadi Yomse, the Fate, Ghana for Yansa, John the Paso, Agadaye. 2016, MPP for Brandy Baumia, say, oh, you're the best economist in the world. We call him economic wizard. And Baumia has messed up the economy, destroyed the economy. And then almost everybody Baumia de Maye say Baumia or digitization. So I say FP4 believe say Ghanaians don't have common sense to reason. Sure, digitization, no. FP Baumia say we failing. Into or the digitization no kata the name. So Akufo-Addo ni Baumia ye ka amembu a say governance. We don't know anything about governance. They just came to loot this country. Can they say omu wia o man Ghana say they otra anyhow. Can they say ye sika omu wia o dey akwa go ebrochi. Wouldn't be ye can anado support to the or support to Baumia. Said the baby about me, they have committed so many crimes. Who show from the opposition? So the same about we are part of the cover. I can't get another say. Then I have the kind of control 7 deadlines. President 25, he will hand over to President Mama.
Menso meda wasi bebre 0551 563916 is your phone line. It's activated. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Patrick Frost any baby Afrifi.
Going to 2024.
Nana, bombing komo.
Mame mo abasu di edi kan.
Meda se.
Oh boy, Juma papa. Inyati lion voice here. Na mnim se me Nyankopon wa ye wi. Nyankopon mame mo sifa dankwa ba bibi obi mame mo na baso
sifa joso
onipa ba ko no kan no so me bona baso
mask yo
mask ana so hu ba bia mask de hu ba bia nya me chira no papa mame chia incoming president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
okay
papa
eja
na obi bisa se Dumso Hira Mahama Mpacho Dumso Hira Mahama na sovoye.
Obusa question say Baumia ka say Mahama ehia credit bia so asovo Dumso.
Mpacho wo de Baumia ka mi bisa se wo nim die mu no hu so John Mahama na sovoye.
Pacho mi tie why?
Mi nim die mu no me hu se Yewura John Mahama nya no sovo Dumso. Me ka cho se Yewura Mahama betimi asovo Dumso a me nuan ke ye na mu 4 years. Identity no pam kwam na donko. Otimi solve dum so no pam kwamra donko me catch Ghana for say mama mani na ho yewura mahama na mo so no so sa no oba mo ho batiri mu 4 years e na papa idi babe yewura mahama no ntia kwala bia school fees manu na free education ni babia na me de da bia me ka say free education adodan kwakufu ado de bae wo abeto ho ke no na nyankopon fo abo na nche wo da
Happy FM
because yewura kufuo e de oba kwawo na owukwa oba kwawo owukwa wo health insurance yewura kufuo na de bae free education yewura na adodan kwakufu ado na de bae bisa ho say yewura mills ene John Mahama de na o de bae John Mahama de o de bae ni dum so o de be so me no mienu so minia me ya wada ni amikita machines eye adwuma intimate so bi bo John Mahama di pe na me ya machine because yewura Mahama tam na me wedding machine 5 ni nyina say because of dum so nti me sere wo ya Ghana ni a mo ani na ho free education adodan kwakufu ado de ma e bae ofa me ba ko bi awie ade a me toko school mo mo free me nsam eye cement ene soso ene sekan eniema me to ye nyina me ba ni de ko yusu enti awofo de
o so mo je cement
me see omo je cement 1 bag
hey adan school bang
what say
school bang Obani school no refi
in for secondary school ewo pepiase
ana mo je cement 1 bag
sekai bag cement 1 bag ena so aso a edido ye ni bisa am say die ntina omo je me cement no omo say ono mu si dan bi wo but me ahwo asa me ba ne benya ba bi ada nti mi yi cement na na ha me so atiase
me too
am say ye wa Mahama betra ko nwa so fie nwotwe papa dia na oyam egbo am no mienu hey Ghana for nti mo so ade ade na ye wa Mahama be king awo mamu ha papa we ya betra ko nwa so dia ho tina be dom yen enne papa me say anya covid ya ne ba yanka adodan ko kufu ado ene ba am yamamu ye first
nana yo
okay ofa mama for manusi
ma manusi ni enko enim
2017 2018 2019 na covid ni won ofa ye be kan kware na o man na tete na ko
nana ya me da se mo bi sun kan bi me da se bebre 24 after 3 unsu betimi afre na wo de wadwenkyere no aba phone lines activated. I want to hear from you for adwenkyere bra o kan bi no bi nsuso akan bi eni di kwan so hello good afternoon
yeah
eja
masadi edu aba
pacho ho eni biem
sakura ni
ona wa homa ne tekọ kafra sakura en kasa
masadi edu masaba
yo
minya ka part nu hwan edi bae
bien na kan
amari deal
yetio
hwan edi bae minya hwan edi bae
pacho kan asem why
say a boa listeners
enti information na de ato ho say ne no ano no ana
de omu se omu di kokuma se ne nkoboa kuma se fo no se omu be omu kan ye be gina so no hwan edi ba Ghana se fo no omu ka se Ghana fo omu be hwehwe mu keta hwehwe ne dream wo omu be ti president mama etum ende omu ko dumu ne se Ghana ye be nya kan ya na said omu ko dumu si a na se Ghana ye be nya kan ya mi na ye educate amanfo but me akoka say president mama deserve no credit as anything omu mo na ye da omu because ultimate catch say baumia won kan BBC it says na ye da wo ye ma wo an kware nu o ka se sa no die na ope atre etimus president mama so budum so dada ansa na omu ba ye omu extend contract nu wan na di fu faso omu ba ye megawatt ai na mu di kan the aya omu toma ye neighbors country nu omu ba ye megawatt ai na omu di kan na omu to bi ma ye neighbors country ye dada mu na dada mu minu ka sai ba omia oko malata market tu oko bisa se na eto omoni kenkeni hwan the same thing na do edi na ka sai mu betimi eto 40 cedis per gallon ene ahi na eto nu wesu wuhia rocket science bia obeka tro se amafo oitantro wuhia obi a okita diploma asana wan se we omu tantro ade ni da hokle covid yi da omu ka ho asem covid scanner ba nu anka Ghana kura ye yusu ni yi anka enye ye gina bia ni se na omu tete covid scanner MPP fo nkasa na Omu katre se na omu tiche skanu. Sikanu omu fan boa Ghana. Ebi na ewo obi fie sisi a ye hu se na ebe kanu no. Sikanu bi ni omu tiche skanu na ema omu. Ene la General Hospital na ye kan ho asem. Parliament ama approve sikanu approve. Enti why na sikanu wo? Mu frɛ finance minister sikanu Parliament ama approve according to one thing. We mu na yesu so omu saa no.
Sakora medase enfensi ha no bi so enka bi ya to aso dia na so do messages ne ba be ka ECG fo dwumade bi omudi so dia kyerɛw enti tamu kuchu na betimi account. Hello, good afternoon.
Abba
Udem
yeah la no wura mu amasa e ti sɛ ne ya to fufuo ni abenkwan dia ma no.
Happy
Open nye easy.
Udini onkomo ade ba
What near kan what me
medase
kwadu ampesi bi
kwadu ampesi pa medase
wonni bi da enye nwanwa koso kufo da demonstration when ni kwadu abedi dey opani mi din de nokre asa
nokra society
nokre so de eye ba ko pe tani wudi kan wo bra bi na wo bae ba ko pe ti nokre sa na sa me kasa Africa so ada bi ha wa kunsi tutu no container ne to abobon gum no ho pe na mi gina sisi yi opani okoni di shebi tio chamati wo so jare obon ho madi nyamisha no ana incoming MP Felix na koyo yemi aja na one member mon kai no awa atomic lecturer opani so de na mudi kan kai la hospital o man penina na kufado iko buguye me ni wo kasei wontimi access bi biara yebi pa etisa mpetem o mapomudin ene obi yare ni amfa na akọ Richard ye de na kokwalebu na wrehusem kro wom kwase edin be duru ho no ya ka kiro se empa eni ho. You can imagine ambulance a wamafa eka ye besa so ade guom kom edi wo machi be bia ansa no makonya be bi se hospital we ana wakonya eka oni akono ko fiska no we opani enu grabo na ye ware ho ye wa ana man penina na kufodo ekobubu agegefo dan etugu ye ena me ni wo kase ye high dan $8 at the magegefo a wo matim na kufodo ntimi si dan enfem agegefo no the former president John Dramani Mahama ne Professor Mess esi ye no wo maku na kufodo be puogu asa tam o man Ghana sika in dollars. I'm getting high then at the majority for me nature crop, not judge for equal almost an ebu yaniguso ebu yan attention me. Shani yama the former administration and so many and the just in favor of the government or Tiabaso and young one said Paul Adomochi and the more cafe here of an unkudi and ameba. Which becomes huge money, so they are to grow Libya, and for so dear bay, and the brain war, airport war. Near what system not trick, and this for MPP for billion Bonyaya. Millions of the cities are about Mangana, a fund and no for the Nina Bush and some hours out of Natreno. Open you get here, not no good for any bomb, yeah, but so Mangana, destroy Mangana, and no bomb, yes, sorry, I'm not the digital and the alien personal. There was a digital center and Casan Monos, one cafe. Why infrastructure? How much my policy? What do you mean your policy? The Piarada, over school, I do see school dying. Over Beer Juma, I do see dying, and now I dying, and son, what Beer Juma? What you sorry, my beer Juma, I won't find a good new factory. As Baumia, sorry, I'm Musan infrastructure, and woman, my publisher will be mobile. As you want to identify even single one project. And the Mutsori, for me.
No, grass, I made us say, moving soon can be at the BC Hanumana, my for before France. So, and I think maybe for 2 more calls, Ben come home, 2 Nafe, Yamfa and Komono, and she shares. So, hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Chairman Patrick Rose.
Your friend Bright, because I travel to that.
You're bright, it you.
Another more line, I'm wise.
Say, a hanker sounds wise.
I will talk with you, Papa. Oh, God, that's a new Liba method is on press the honor. Okay, more with you, happy FM because
happy FM.
Panel. koso na
Happy FM.
Ankoso Instagram no mbo mo mba.
Ye chabo so kan fo nyina.
Amun na etu bebi asefa obi aya na wacha na manwai.
Pacho waje so kra.
So kan fo so omu hia no wabuso kan.
Ye beba ho, ye be sheda be show abuso kan kasa.
Ta efa mo ba.
Yo.
Ma ba efa wo to ta oba no. Na abuso kan fo no ehun. Because ejuma pa mu ye no. Let's nyankopɔ be mamu akuku duro ke. Amude abo ejuma maga na atumfo.
Yo.
Sure. Wọ́n sẹ ya amúlùdó kìsì ẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀ ọ̀man nìkì tó obi bẹ̀ka àsẹ̀m bi a na wọ́n mọ̀ kọ̀rẹ́tì nù ama yẹn o ọ̀bẹ kasa sẹ ọmú na ọmú sọ ọ̀hún dùm sọ na wọ́n ebisa ni sẹ pàwọ́ dúdú ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹ̀nà aban wì ẹ̀yẹ mpìpì aban ẹ̀dí aka tẹ̀rẹ̀tì pàwọ́ nù a ọmú na ọmú sọ ọ̀hún dùm sọ. Ameria yẹ former president John Dramani Mahama di báyẹ. Emre Sukano, Omuko, Omutu, Kwan, Esa Kodi, Edi Wong, and then Yafa, Diano, Edi Kukumasi, said the Komakumasi for power. And to Muba, no Muba Bremono, Munyan, my papa, Pia, Magana for Eddie Beckamo, Musora, Musi education, and a mini bit of water cement. What was cement? That would be more back. I'm an idea school. A young day, so bad this cement school. And can be the cement school. In the ancient, the Padudo and Colaya, who fear cement, they go school. And they think I'll be school and for. It's no man, Penida, John Damani Mama, 80 block. One you be a cement too. When this school need be a cement, or they could see you block, and they are school else. Or you should taxpayers' money and all this CPE blog. Say, Mbano, Ebenya school than Papa Atina, no money of his Papa Atina as Tiadia. And then we should Juma Mumaba Bema, but Mahmoud Baumia, Abe Gugana for Juma, only on my Penia Kufado. And the China for Omu or Yamo Makra Tanke, Ediabo, Mamoa, Ghana for Muye Juma, Muya Tanke Suneta, or Muye Juma Musopa Oye. China for Babe Bua Mujuma Ewo Memo. And then in La General Hospital Ewo, I won't see my lap for. It's surprising to prove says Cano. It's a safe scanner away. On my shady, Mamuba Mia, any advice
right.
President.
I was semi coins, my family last caller. Why? Nature Abuso kind for Mamma Yababa, Abuso Kaina, Yeniomo, Abedi Kasubo Mupa. I'll pick my last caller now. Yet the offer segment in Abanaway. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Bibi.
Patrick Frost and Anime last caller.
Me did Ofake.
Ofake. Ofake, you.
My mama Basso.
Yeah, that's it.
You were Busisa Bomb, Chan Baby. Neighbor, because what like a short memory. Yeah, not in the kind of thing.
All like a short memory now, or short memory. Then I person. Let's all card the roof here, the anthem.
Now, Obi on card, I just have you say a gig, carry a bear 1 gig.
Me too.
Anybody ban or more Kasa, or we can say, Baumia say, Mahama Sawudin so. And then Baumia Kasa, a Yanokre. But, but we lie, but we are Catro. What? John Mahama, former President Mahama, who did they do a cat or a jump through? Not gonna foresee or more a Jumaye. And was a meeting him one of you, I made my jump through Jamaica, Yamunka. And a more cat asema. The former President Mahama, Pessoa Ban, over Yamaye. The whole world, Vice President Tibian Wayati Committee one, Uncle to Eba, and on Yamaya, my 16th. Yet, air calling in the office, this was over the Ma Echo King.
Sunday never basso.
Another system.
Oh, okay. I see.
A good animal. Just after your former president. Now we are vice. Now president is a cocoa a loop bra. Now your former president Mahama Kabini say loop Natabano. No board they say a loop name. Bibi, oh can in a tight board they check an elder. Now Obi can say car power former president Mahama at the buy. Bibi so bad cycle ha. Who be a pibasa kesiye. Say you want to drop and 2 next you are. Lotto cares when you are because Lotto cares no. We make my high, any business. I told me a card, credit card, nature.
but the bass this year 2 years. And for so bien so, former president Mama, some do so by, you catch it so far, do so higher. What's your tea about it? The tea about the Vienna store, and they do what's the baby, mobile phones are more charging also. Mobile phones are by system. One of the time, and we'll be in a year at that or down so mine. The next time I talk, all this is the other thing on me. Former president Mama. One do something, do something, and when you former president Mama is just do so. Yeah, my quiet, never back you on the Petimano Park. You move the timber this time. It is so. Now I can say, what's here near the light here, you are two former president Mama. Here, you see. Never know your light here, you are. What's so about you know about the Yama, one can say. One answer, yeah, what's there? What to name addition, what the dear Mama, Ghana, you saw, and then what was
okay? I have to leave it here. May that say. Okay, name the last caller from Circle. Let's take a break. Yakoba, my brother Fortuna said Richard Manuribe, a member of the NDC communication team. Solomon Kusiapia, a member of the MPP communication team. Some few days ago, now a member of Ken for Flag Bearer communication team. And then Sumatiti said Ken and Kofubi Kasa. Omu tuje bigum. Bibi ayaboko there. We'll deal with these matters. Simon Kwansa, Ashanti Regional Chairman, Emma PPP, Amanyo Kono. When we're back, we'll delve into the matters before us. Yabasisia.
Emresa san, na wasan hubi. Anything and saying high sense TV abano. Yaya na tia kama. Na afe yama no frameless edge. Esi udemwa. Sajin chieni. High sense TV dear. Any dawo say kroji. Ya yeno abefo. Edi ama emema for kwan. Say streaming. And now download the app. Eye smart. Inti ye ni nyina. Sound no so boom. Osha. Asa wo theater. Your TV operating system no eye Vida. Ena de ye Android. High sense TV. Eye papa. Eche. Entwe nyinam kanea. Na buono de on the low. Your TV size baby. Laser ne de 100-inch crown. Kai say, high sense in Kwan 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. High sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidina meche Angel Cola. Me bread obi fa Angel Cola drink. Na ni yonku Angel Orange. Ana Angel Mango. Ose me san pedi obi ye aka me de ho.
Sese obi ape Angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo dear mama Angel Peach, Angel Strawberry, and na Angel Cocktail. Actually, no mabaje Angel Apple Lime.
What ye? Esanya fuma de. Me say Angel Cola, any Angel Orange pe na menya. Afei na nka it's also from wifey for us just no ebesi ha. Nefa Angel drinks ni nyina agum. Obi akata na ni no woni. De won sabe so mo no anom.
Ani, na samasa. Enu anu no.
De bia sa na enya no. Angel Cola de asemba bo. Angel drinks ya. Adonko Soft Drinks Beverages Limited. And why? Who to do after one? 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel Drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA ajeje de nkrato yatu. Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidina meche Angel Cola. Me bread obi fa Angel Cola drink. Na ni yonku Angel Orange. Ana Angel Mango. Ose me san pedi obi ye aka me de ho.
Sese obi ape Angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo dear mama Angel Peach, Angel Strawberry, and na Angel Cocktail. Actually, no mabaje Angel Apple Lime.
What ye? Esanya fuma de. Me say Angel Cola, any Angel Orange pe na menya. Afei na nka it's also from wifey for us just no ebesi ha. Nefa Angel drinks ni nyina agum. Obi akata na ni no woni. De won sabe so mo no anom.
Ani, na samasa. Enu anu no.
De bia sa na enya no. Angel Cola de asemba bo. Angel drinks ya. Amene mabusu anu mu. Adonko Soft Drinks Beverages Limited. And why? Who to do after one? 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel Drinks.
Taste like our day.
Happy FM. Happy FM. Happy FM. Happy FM.
Happy 98.9 FM. Epahwa da Benjumedie ena wenegusua ohene Facebook utie ewo radio so in 20 minutes will be hitting 4. Mabeja fono atenase. Pajo solo we metenase. Solo metenase. Aha. Emre na so dia na meda mabeja fono edi achro. Richard Manuribe, a member of the NDC communication team. With him, a Solomon Kusi Apia, or a member of the NPP communication team. You heard him say Simon Kwansa, or Ashanti regional chairman, Emma PPP Amanyo Kono, or Baba joining na in Komono Emu Ayede. Gentlemen, me mamu aha edamu asibebre. Bibi aboko there. So some few days ago na kasamon about Canada Japan. Said you have regrouped into MPP agenda me boa.
No say eja you say you call okwana say akunyota. Yeah. This year be a preview. The MPP delegate said they should conquer our party here. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Yeah. Nti nyina na yaje atum. Nti akase nyina so yebebo na chidom. Say me be ya the mantra na say nsem aye kase bibrekit na nyem ye rhetorics. Okay. Na be ye reality. Okay. Nti say the na ka bom say ye fukromo ade. Ya ye be defeat a common enemy. Ya e Ghana for enemy. NDC as a political party. Say you focus on BBI and say you be defeat NDC as a political party because NDC party be a mobile be more hardware. Okay. I am no move progress Ghana. Omo Ghana kwa echi. Omo Ghana yes stand still. Say Ghana ewiase twa no. Yeah. But Ghana nko abon say gina faako. Oh so Ghana NDC time Ghana timi gina. Ghana gina. Emma ona kan. No, I thought a big cry no I once upon a time it say nanka Abrafokra decided to even wipe Ghana away from the world map. Oh, how? Because of the mess. To me, no more the best. Oh, said mess now cost too much. How be messy up a country like this? Another a country I want all the resources. Now you many back no messy up. And nanko mo ya but ja nyame adomo a ye da Ghana for say na say Ghana for ni nyankopon adom. Yeah. 2016 ye Ghana for ye rescue Ghana for every NDC mo ene. Eja say ye gina ye. Ye eja wo de bibi ade besusu bi ade betimi asusu say o man ne koyi ana say koyi ne say wo mo amanone o mo betupi in no ma be invest foreign investors. So if foreign investors and your confidence our economy no mo tupi invest here, who are you to say okay no mind. But Usima regroup is a MPP agenda but no pay in common metitifi mumpeni mfoni bia no mo kasama no book Canada Japan uti o mo kasa no mo say still I am say adwobra o mai. Why would somebody like lawyer Datibeka say Canada Japan was bullied when he says that the election was free and fair? You see, entina you say mpemfo bi be say ka kum ye jin koku nanu. No correct. Koku no wan. Ken. Honorable Canada Japan. Honorable Canada Japan na accept say the elections were free and fair. When be me and I say lawyer amodata na. Nti ade no kan sa. Oh, and they say obia woni freedom of speech. Obia timi kan de ope. And indeed ono susu say and also feel say e bia say ni say na koya e koyensa. And said you know metra enka say no bibia e pepepe wi ase de say bi we dey answer tin na nyepe we dey ya e bi go ebe ko ba bia e bia na nka eni kwa so omko eni ye ni pe e bi se musika na nkodu ntem e ka hu bi na manfo dwa si kasa no ni nyina na say bi obi wo no ma sika no we nya TNT bi so otoma enipa na we nya ni TNT and obi so nya TNT nipa na odi TNT wanto ama no enti nipa ho ade we ye de ya mfonso beba ho okay we ye de mfonso beba na we se nyina de ato echi yakwa elections awie ni e pe flag bearer nyame adom ye nsa aka bi eti sa efie chire wa abofo no bi efie chire wi abofo no tibibia no no maza bi enkofo bi na ashase ye sa de we know them. But ebi from am camp. Oh, your camp na wo kase obi kan na me kase obi ane na adwene. But sa no man na kan be yes na na kwa nyomzo ken so obete na obekọ eni na ye nkofo bi. Agenda no as politics in the dynamics of politics no these people we know them. Okay. Agenda ya akra na you push wo mo na eja mo yi propaganda secretary free one ma no communication officer na nye propaganda secretary. But onipa o kan second was bullied in NDC ni. Na me kase obia ni de we osi hu na de me no say o kan ka kwa say
NDC for na shechiri.
No, so obi ka so obi someone was bullying and I make say no as individual.
Sano huno.
But the kind no ankasa no call election say election was free and fair. And the obi kano said I make say sa hono ye ntete ho.
Okay.
Say ka honorable Ken Naka say I was bullied and I say ya ye me bibi dia. And the nyina be jinam say oh indeed. I say honorable Ken ye nkwe. 20 your friend say 26. Or kan no indeed see nyina follow say yes he was but say was he free and fair.
Entry wa
na nyina ye mo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Chidom say ne be ya boss asase say ne be ya enuma pana His Excellency the President wi asase no de be ko wi pa mai eno anu no
Morris bibi aboko de
be me hu
ye de nyame ase papa na enra former President John Mahama share TUC4.
Yes, my name for Akunya chair when chair chief and what for. I'm chairman so I'm very sorry. Time our friend say me man is counter for and I was somewhere doing something. Demand me for call.
So froze.
Yes,
or no what power.
I want you to
when I say so what can
I want you to so cool man. I'm very sorry until if I will give you some 2 meters not that will come. Now me chair good people from Kwanta South constituency region for now. Now, before I call in some studio, may present me more some quick announcement to be.
Okay.
16th of this month.
Okay.
The NDC Youth Wing across the country, a clean up exercise. The office of the former president.
Clean up exercise.
Now,
how if you
pass? I think this kind of question the man quite cleaning. TA affair will say as people responsible.
So
never go the last time we call. So MPP flag better feel honor. Was it Udru honor? Also very bushy. Any call embassy honor. Everyone you know the bad enough to one you got us in the side Bank of Ghana route honor. And why too bad. Now this reptiles near amphibians need some crocodiles be so yes crocodiles and you are so and that's when Basington ni go for go omuko since yes can na aba just since can no aba na the bed door and I wake so enough work for the youth some baba so we be to take that no na yɛsrɛ sɛ yɛwie so a party mpanyinfoɔ bi so ama wɔduru sɛ yɛwie party no fufuo because apapa bi ba hɔ yɛwie so apapa bi de yɛ light soup nti obi a so ba no wɔ ma afa bi bra na yɛbɛkɔ apapa bi de yɛ light soup adi na mɔbɛ wɔ wa no fa ba sɛ aba papa de no dɔre ngu pa wɔn sɛ apɔnja papa de ɛhu ngu de too much nti yɛpɛ sɛ obi bia so mra ni wɔduru ɛna wɔduru wɔ hɔ wɔ hɔ mba bi so afamra na crocodile nso yɛatene nka no Matisa is a very dangerous animal. For some time now, no, or man any clean up exercise or ho. And to say, oh, it will be cry lances one. Ultimate Bafaba, but we can put on lances.
But when him say,
on lances one.
When him say encouragement to Mobia.
No, that is biggie. But when you, that was the last who took US embassy from about where the bag gaming commission. For that yes, too bad. Too bad. Really, young country. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And to encourage all the youths. So,
former President Mahama, Ajia to Musa Mumba clean up.
Oh, so it's our former president.
Ajia to Musa clean up.
Yes. Another was a waffle. To Ajia to Tinebesi, after we finish our hard work, you will
you can hold him responsible.
So we are doing clean up exercise. I say clean up exercise. It don't go well. But you say boys in the crowd here, beer. You don't club, you don't star, you don't go into empty bottle crowd. Fabra, you use a best
now money bottles.
If I get about the electrator, made a what you said, who got to be to be, who got to the old bottle call, no, could you any now bottles. To be all the bottles, you know, a bit of Faba. Now, yeah,
when the bed on the donate show be a Jomahama.
So first aid for the bar, I think first aid for the bar, and the Red Plus for so, you know, my consulting, and some hospitals about
Jomahama.
So this is what the youth is doing at the office of the former president.
And he's aware.
So we cannot just go to we are clean it. No for us, but that's not born.
There be said Findi will be a fee.
Opposite the Acha and Acha, the former chief does Acha chambers. So we should talk about it's so bad. Say, can't be a leader. Say Ghana was going to be Ghana was going to be
when you had Debian Kwesa, we said that. And so we organize the more former president of it's the same date. And I didn't even know. You didn't know? Oh no, I didn't know. Oh no. What's about demonstration? Oh, the demonstration. Yeah, clean up. The demonstration is Obi our right to my demonstration. Dear, I didn't know. Thank you for the information. Pastor Usu baby. And they still should go. And they say, the one in Ghana, yes. Oh, okay, now you can come. I mean, that one. So, but they say they but also, Bahama bless him will clean up. The clean up exercise is coming on. And I think that the leadership of the party knows that the youth of the NDC and this. But hold the leadership of the NDC. We are doing clean up exercise. Clean up exercise, we are just reading, trying to make sure that unwanted animals you can bring your train on one to down where dangerous. You can have a lances gun, you can shoot it up. Oh, so we are very prepared and we are very peaceful people. We didn't even know say or be so about on that very day. I mean, say we are. But some women and share that licensed gun. Yes. The fact that you have a licensed pistol doesn't mean say ubetime you soon anyhow. So they are aware. Yes, but the wild animals can be killed. The wild animal can be killed. With a licensed gun. Wildlife is protected in Ghana. So when it's not so wildlife, that is why we have a reserve area for the wildlife. So when wildlife, there is a much to sell crocodile. What is sell crocodile? What is the right thing to do? So the right reported to Wildlife Department for. Yes. They are trained to handle such. So then that is why media gives solution. Well, the media give a result in Amwa. We have advertising this cleanup exercise. The wildlife also means so much to say the medium of any communication today. You know, major is wildlife. You know, and so we can also pass this through to you. So only like as I said, and yes, we need pressure to as well. We have now appointed we removed the propaganda secretaryship and many communication officer. They didn't come to us. They use it through the medium of media. And the wildlife one is almost like in 10. I think we have about 11 days more. Not 12 days more. Reserve area. But you can be arrested for killing wildlife. It depends on the condition. See, we are aware. What the camera has so you are aware. We are aware. You say crocodile da ho. It's alleged. So it's alleged. So animal rights. We agree with that. That's why we have a forest reserve area for wildlife and the forestry commission. It's really wildlife. The same way. And I took and the Nipa Echo forest reserve area and the elephant equationary. And then tiger. Was it tiger or lion? Actually, we were forest reserve. Are you aware? Debut. Oh, I'm telling you. What happened last tiger? Yes. Yes. Somebody was found in the tiger cage in this country. And what's water forest? And then the ministry. Yeah, the ministry reserve. Yes. So it's a reserve area. But that's a zoo. That's a reserve area. So the animal has a right. So the mini panel. Now bed then were born. So no sooner about bed were all reserve areas. And no see only also. So this is any person and share. So that's what we are saying now. President John Dramani Mahama, incoming president of the Republic of Ghana, and himself. Undoubtedly, come January 2025, we have a responsibility. Saying the responsibility is that we will consul Independence Square. I was swearing in Omampeni John Dramani Mahama as the President of the Republic of Ghana, and it's going to be obvious. There's no doubt about it. And research shows that for now, as I said, the NDC is leading by 62% of the vote. Research now, people have research. So just one research out here, institution. Research Musa. Now, how do you call it? Musa Superior. No. I feel by the guy who has been approached recently.
Musa something, I've forgotten his name. Also, quite a big buyer. So it is looking good, it's looking prosperous. And then the NDC in the corner now, President John Dramani Mama Koshia TUC. Yeah. Now TUC is also at the manifesto the Basa TUC, MT, so others workers union, normal come together. Then they present their manifesto. I'm a political parties. Then NDC Parliament present them all. They present to MPP, NDC, PPP, OBK and Co. Or and then say Basa Omuba power, they should be able to implement and that's what NDC has been doing. Okay, your former manifesto, it was People's Manifesto. They are coming together. So I was personally there as a person.
Okay.
And do people as a buyer as TUC Congress. Okay, TUC means Trade Union Congress. And then Congress in last year, no and I yes, you are paid on the money when I say now the money buy any idea and Kayasu Kran and your manifesto drafting your vision policies are already buy in 2025. And I didn't say, yeah, baby, yeah, just say 24-hour shift economy. And then what does that mean? 24-hour shift economy. So any the main country to get it clear now, man, for everyone who say 24-hour shift economy. They say by 24/7, institutions, companies and factories will be working. They're
not working now.
No, they work, but sometimes we also could be say some institutions. If you don't create a very industrial institution, we say about 5 economy, we are actually coffee. Until we are creating 24 shift economy and 24-hour shift economy. One thing I say, private sectors, you expand the private sector, not financial, which you have done before. Okay, those days are pharmaceutical industries. I know that you discovered the guru. I'm going to expand for antiretrovirals of the HIV. We are not expanding. What we are going to do that? We are going to give tax incentive for private sectors. No, much more expanding factories. No, the more expanding factories. The people call a German opa. No, they call we are. No, they call Mumbre. I will go watching. To them watching. No, because I have If you have in the European world, is it a factories? A Kufadu is seen no, but say and the NDC I see factories more than Kufadu. Yeah, functional factories. I can mention the functional factories. NDC. Yes, I can give it to you. From scratch. From scratch. Be factories. Factory. Which employ that was 2014, which employ about 2,500 people, and then look at it has even linked to it has even the place for that. Then we have the Savannah Cement. Look at Savannah Cement.
These are private sector.
No, it was in partnership. It was in partnership with government of Ghana. Government of Ghana has its share. But that's Savannah Cement. Savannah Cement is also employing about direct and indirect job about 15,000 people.
Saying that the state was shared.
Yes, no, it was in partnership with the government of Ghana, and I'm to say that really extended renewable energy to rural communities because the limestone now know that those areas. I mean, local head now. Now, baby, who can say you can Savannah Cement? My boss Savannah Cement. My boss be paid share. Who can be say a trouble gas? A trouble gas is another area you're investing into it. So there are so many companies. I'm connected about 48 factories at the NDC build under John Dramani Mahama and then Lucas Ejuma. So
I guess our partnership here na President Kufado here and one.
Marco Prim okay. Now Matukwan Kroma. Now me catch us one this one factory that President Akufo-Addo Kayano. It was a brilliant idea, nobody doubted about it. Okay. But me look at say in the region where I come from, which is a region, all there's eight constituencies in the 9 districts, even a single factory functioning. That's a reality. I've been to the northern region. I've been to the western region. I've been to all over this country. As of December 20 to last year, I've taught 275 constituencies in this country. As of yesterday, Sunday, I was in Tamale with the former president. Yesterday, we took through the Yendi Bembela, through Damanko, to Nkwanta, through to Jasika. We went to KJB for a funeral. Okay. I have never and ever even seen a factory like that. I have taken a road from Navongo to China, now to Golu, from Golu to Tumu to Lambusi, from Lambu to Kani, from Kani to Nora, and then from Nora, I took that Nora to London. Then went to Babli, to Drapa, through that to Wa. I've never ever seen a factory. Not a single one. If I've seen it, the only one I know The only one I know is the toilet roll at the present. Please shift the economy is running.
But are you saying, say, under John Mahama pen a port in the Juma 24?
No, because the expansion. No, that's that time it was only Jubilee. There was only one terminal. Any MPS by. But say Jubilee is working, MPS is working. It has created over 2,000 jobs. And it is sustainable jobs. It's all come to say.
But me created the impression, say.
I am saying
it was only under Mahama and a port in the Juma 24.
The American is he's injecting. Yes, he has to the fortune of government. We are going to merge some of the ministries, the Ministry of Aviation, now under these people, the Ministry of Railways, Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Roads, and so we are going to merge all these ministries into one ministry. Some of the ministries are more creative, a monetary evaluation ministry, senior minister ministry. We are saying they're going to cut out those. But you know why? So only say, this government, presidential staffers and presidential aid. We want to clear this thing for Ghanaians to know today. I have served under most government, and I've served under President John Dramani Mahama government as a government appointee, and I can categorically tell you, without fear and favor, every presidential aide is treated as a deputy minister. You are aware?
Happy FM.
How? The benefit that a deputy minister gets is the benefit as a presidential aide get.
I see.
Yes, I'm telling you.
The more I enjoy a pen.
I also a presidential aide. Maybe every presidential staffer, I can say it on authority, is treated as the same as a minister of state.
Now, what's in our way then?
I was working as youth employment. I was a director in charge of Agric, like more or less a deputy CEO. You understand? So I know what is happening, and this government has bloated the sector. Maybe go to private government agencies. And the company John Dramani Mahama. They are new deputy CEO for this. Go to agencies. There are 3-4 agencies, deputies. And I can categorically put the checks I have done. None of the deputy CEOs in this country take less than 30,000. They earn more than the president. They have the benefit of a V8, they have the benefit of a saloon car, the benefit of all, and they even enjoy the entertainment allowance. And you know, this entertainment allowance is
so I enjoy me.
Oh, Bibi, I am telling you what is happening today. Bibi, I am telling you what is happening today.
Why?
So the expansion, you are also. No, I really enjoy that. Bibi, I really enjoy that.
Also an appointee.
Some of your people. I really enjoy that, Bibi. So I am telling you that. So if you see the blood,
but nothing has changed.
The size of the government. Presidential staffers and aid were only 20. No, 29, to be honest with you.
Oh, please.
No, check your fact. But under this government, really, under this government, over 12, close to 12,000. How is that different? So we're going to cut the size of government, really. So the area is
12,000 in part.
Really, 1,200. Sorry, we are sorry about that. 1,200 people. Sorry. We are saying that we're going to cut down the size of government. Now, ministry, the ministry and deputy ministers will not be more than 60, and we are going to review the S-Gracia. Now, I mentioned we will scrapped the law of the S-Gracia. Now, scrap the S-Gracia. You should say, be a Juma, teacher, how many years? Then the salary or retirement, the normal maybe 70,000. Maybe 4 years. No, I did 800,000. Now 1 million. No, the cop. So we will review all those things. Now, the Mampina and the Mampina, you can't answer in a year, baby. And the things you boss are poor, John Samuel Mampina said, Mampina John Dramani, when you say vision a deep, sir. That's a way more. Somewhere demonstration. Yes, maybe they didn't have the good listening here to hear. So when the platform is open, the floodgate is open, and everybody selling his message. That's the reality that Obiabeti wants to say. You know, when put somewhere and say, hey.
No, my thing is this. My thing is this. I'm not John Mahama what power. Na TUC for any programs and policies.
Yes.
When he had even implemented his policies, they demonstrated against him.
Yes, but so
only power. The team upon or their team, but they seem excited.
They are comparing what you know okay. So when you see the chief compounds, I know you're a very deep guy, to be honest with you. When you say any government that does not invest into constructive economy, your macro economy will not be stabilized. Because if you always look at macro economy and then the micro is not stabilized, how will the ordinary person
micro
foundation until you invest into constructive economy, then they descend down to micro. But was until you know what on watch it. I was site. No, but was one guy so amazing. On should be site. Or we na bibi so very general about cover news. No, but on a solid kakra. No solution on concern or control so any celebrity. So only free here. Everybody to anti-SS we doing this sport. To go now 50 Ghana no so be kakra. No it's expanding. They said the brick factories are also expanding. The activities anti-SS are doing 1,000 people will come to the sport. You also employ about 300 people.
Your point is
then so we are saying that we are going to do expansion and constructive economy. They will cut down the size of government. The good news is say
the 60 ministers are
it is possible. We will be able to do it. We will do it and do it better. But the good news is yeah sure. When you say tell now only ama nyakwa. We SS now also contract like Jumana hairdresser Jumano. On floor that's opportunity Ghana. Have you observed that?
Ama nyakwa.
I only DSS I will say and SS and also competing with Jumaya and now compare hairdresser Jumaya. On floor that. But only those are moving in the rest of Ghana no. Well, tell today they are no good. You go first time something Ghana. Doing Ghana. That is what is happening. So when we are investing into vocational and technical education, and this is where the National Apprenticeship Program labor. The National Apprenticeship Program.
TUC is part of one.
Yes, Billy. National Apprenticeship Program.
Reactions.
Yeah, Billy. National Apprenticeship Program. What we are trying to do is that we are training people into technical and vocational education. And why you national youth employment now they starting here. Youth in leather works, youth in hairdressing, youth in dressmaking, youth in ICT and also.
Boy, kappa.
Yes, we know that. No, you know that is that is why there was Billy. I was there.
And Jida, what the youth in why you can smoke weaving, you can basketry, you can why what the Bogana.
Billy, I was part of that. I was part of that. So
and as a journalist, I dealt with that.
I know.
That's what and okay, and Miyama Sashime. Some of the youth in why because we saw situations where in the Jida report, yet Mika see 25,000 youth.
Yes, Billy, Billy, let me.
Community operation of you to
I am the right person for you to talk to when it comes to Jida and YE issue. Because I clearly and effectively participated for the 8 years under President John Dramani Mills administration. And so the perception in which Moody Sasha the fire.
When your perception,
I'm an MPP for.
When your perception, there was an interministerial committee.
I have the report from the presidency.
As I speak to you.
Yeah, I know, sir. Italy in the morning.
Yes.
Every day you use page by page.
Yes.
Page by page. I do in the morning what I said, Didi. I would have wished you call me to the studio to come and explain these issues. Didi, see, the reality of the matter is that you said there were lapses. That's why there were prosecution. People were convicted.
One person.
People, no, there are two. Yes, on the base of murder. Even in the court of public jurisdiction, in their own wisdom, the courts decided it was not involved in corruption, but it was out of negligence. And no call jail. The people who were actually people who were investigation was conducted, people were prosecuted. So you can't dare see some people, the actual people. If you have it, you know the right thing to do, baby.
Yeah, you see,
you know the right thing to do. So sometimes asema soloba be kan say Billy asema soloba be catch say oh you confirm my kobo kina faso
enyampa
Billy I told you that I was in charge of agriculture
Asuntaba.
Yes, Billy when you say me you tell obi so bia okrom ha onim say I confirm on nkosia onim sa no Billy no
I confirm tu nkosia
yes no on
to bato hwane oh okay
Billy that's what if people don't know and they keep on saying things they don't know.
What is your point with that?
So Billy, what you did was that you have a hatching center.
Okay.
And confirm no more hatching kosia.
Okay.
We started the Savannah zone areas. So now Mabino East area. Then now Oti, the Savannah, Upper West, Upper East, and those northern region. So those are the areas we captured at that particular area. And say akukwa tunkosia tena. Na yako village wa kuko na wo no. Na di I confirm nkosia tena ya kan wa ma. Because akukwa na I confirm nkosia.
I see.
Yes. That's the reality. People don't know. People, I'm afraid they don't know they don't know what is happening.
Confirm no way.
So what we did is that then confirm because they are all in the communities of the savannah prone areas, and then they go there. The major thing and they today, the number you don't go far. Today, go to today. Just go to President's Canteen. Only President's Canteen. You can see the availability of cantonment. You can see the availability of guinea fowl. All those guinea fowls. When I say guinea fowl, all those guinea fowls.
Project.
And then come a
Asuntaba project.
And then come say Indi. Baby said Damanko, Kobe said Pasa, Nanjun go to Runuto, go to Pandai, go to you can see the availability of guinea fowl that have been hatched, and then now they are very common in those areas. And we can trace it. Yes, people think that and confirm is it can't have a confirmed poultry farming. You can never. The nature of the behavior of guinea fowl cannot be left in that quarantine. No, you can't quarantine them. So these are the policies we did. And today, you people are enjoying guinea fowl in Accra here, and you see that guinea fowl are going to it was not common. The concept in which we use to improve the concept we use in growing the guinea fowl in the savannah prone areas, that was what they do. So why are we hearing this now? Because the right people that have come out to talk didn't come. That's why they're coming out today. See, when you say confirm between them, because I want to feel that it goes deep into the bush and lay eggs. No, and not Burkina. People, how can you say a confirm fly to Burkina? People talk about confirm fly to Burkina. What about escalator? So these are the things. Maybe look, almost catch here say we went and plant trees in the dry season. You see the whole thing. And the Rest Plus project at the first commission. GIDA report in the let me give you the instance. And the GIDA report was commissioned by the John Mahama administration. Let me give you the instance. We might have got something wrong from the beginning. Okay. But now we are on. We are all out today to speak on issues so that people get. See. Your correct plus. Now, yes, if you give $150 million. Okay. Say you have a tree planting program under John Dramani Mama Demonstration. You have a power scanner Edaho. Say John Bedruano. Today, just kind of they started this. What we did was that you started the tree planting program. And an area close to savannah areas. So I can tell you today, if you want. You say you want to trace, go to a village like Dambai Odumasi Road. There's a place called Kachakra. No, Ashabre. Go and see the largest thick trees at Eleo. When I'm driving to Nyankpala to UDS around there, you say, but there are Nyankpala to UDS name. No. We planted thick trees around that area. No qua and near you go to a place from the National Service or yes, so you're not around the Kumbugu. You see, you're even right. When you say Toron to Kumbugu, there's a rough road there. Maybe you can get green pepper. You know, they find a lot of green pepper there. Because that was a minimum areas in America. You see that they will naturally shoot out of thick trees. Okay, naturally, not being planted. And yes, naturally. So we realized that we can plant more. So we did plant and cover those areas. But you see, the man who was in charge of this tree, forget about this. I mean, you see, the problem we had as an NGC is that I think, sir, to be honest, I'm not. I think, sir, from the beginning, the right people that come out to talk about these issues didn't come out. Because practically, some of them, but maybe from Kwanta Bonache Road, go and see the thick trees there. If you go to Bonache, about 40 acres of land that thick trees, and then MPD for rural electrification program based at Sandian almost at the trial of electrical pole. But I'm not seeing the process of MPD, but you didn't even give me a chance to explain the QC issue because what about 4/7 shift economy? I think you mentioned National Apprenticeship Program, the size of government. Yes. Now, let me just finish. We are also building 6 new universities. Okay. That will be technical and vocational based universities. Okay. And we are going to build regional hospitals and do all the polytechnics are technical universities already. No, so the polytechnics are technical universities, but it has also be scientific based
So why don't you? So we share polytechnics.
No, we are going to do specification.
Technical universities in the
you know, so we have started that, but we have also realized we want to be specialized in something. I say, come and University of Science and Technology. Basically, it should be what science and technology.
But don't run humanity.
It's running humanity. Local UHASA is basically on technical on minds, which you buy. You see, we both
in a minute. So, what do you make of? And some of your Mahama Eka Ato TUC food trim the policies he is espousing. What Bobe for Ewaha. These are policies it appears that TUC for any Jomopa.
Ebi de minia.
Oh, what Bobe Brea.
Oh, they catch him now. The Wadaroma.
Was it 247 shift economy, youth and entrepreneurship? Youth in apprenticeship. Yes. Oboba reducing ministers to 60. These are major things they have said. Anna.
Medasi mamfa ko nyana mchewe tifo. Na mache omo mchwe Facebook. You see, NDC as a political party there. Eja once upon a time former president Kasim Bichire Ghana for was say some opposition in a platform one utran tro kakra. No aka no kore kakra.
Jo Muhammad Kaza.
Oh, that is okay. Okay, platform so
platform when
2020s. I think that was the last rally of the MPC Sports Stadium. He said,
MPC never had their last rally. So MPP that had their last rally.
Yeah, last rally we did at what do you call trade fair?
No, in Kaisa John Are you referring to Baba Jama Ministry of Information?
The former president to say we can't try opposition. And Tiana one was say MP before Sabo a black here. And I say a track here. That is what he said. Was in opposition, you lie small, no I can correct. That's what he said. And Tiana one was a former president. And no more said you all these are atronic Ghana for. Now somehow okay, said in previous. What you do no doubt. Yes, yes, you to and you do no and I'm a boy. Former President John Dramani Mama once upon a time Ghana for any animuti and need not turn on so to Ghana for Sebi Manusis Minaso. Satam Nasa Nimudiana. And I Satam
ideas. Sorry to say, ideas.
And that's ideas Nini. Sa ideas, no. Those days Nini. You see, and America say, as some more kind Mijitu. Because in some work yes, I was saying obey ministers obey reduce to say 60.
Yeah.
Many ministers say no 85. Or no tia kunyam. Said you say and kadia one way a crowd no kaso obey koto and kenyin. Former president what baby da. Utia kunya so san some we say do na kan udi Ghana for atem Ghana forecast say the way your system na ye economy na enko ye ya economy di amanfo no and so ministers baby o catch them say they are balonies.
Okay, so Nana Akufo-Addo Takonyaso sisia or the 110 ministers na shase Ghana fo so suye sa said the way Ghana sika 70 the way aye ho kire yen what is why
e na otie ye e 84 so hey 84 now about 84 I don't think I stand to
the ministers are more than 84.
No, it's not better. Check it. You can check it. So about 84 or about 84 and he said you're okay. Say you see His Excellency the President a listening president or your man pay be as said do na kase and no ma say ni say awojitum na ye obi ene said the make say o catch the Ghana for say Ghanaians you complain too much. Ghanaians mo kasa dodo mo ye ballonis ene o se o ye listening to o se o ji amanfo adwene ene former president Ghana for criticize o catch the Ghana for say we haven't come closer to the presidency before so we don't have the right to criticize you ene what we say Ghana for adwene nya enti we say o ye listening to
it was directed at Danado
no directed no Ghana for nya na eka Ghana for nya na eka and I say ye kasa dodo now we haven't come closer to the presidency.
The point is that Dr. Baumia called him incompetent. And a trade fair, or can't say, Unia Kunyaneda. ɛna wogina hɔ na aka incompetent Mahama papa yen kanokre
kasa
incompetent Mahama decision umbedi akonwa ne da enye Ghana for na no ka kire yes a direct response to his political opponent efa me shega
me ka kire no yes o ba sama ka kire nyame ana ka kire de no
you mention is no hold on no ba we na o react to no bo ni di na bo ana o ka na asem nti enka so o ka kire Ghana for
na our boy yen was say Ghana for because we were sharing the sentiment of Ghanaians
didn't say he was incompetent. Dr. Baumia and friend and Oba responded directly to Dr. Baumia. So why do you say he was telling the people of Ghana?
BB, the issue here is any panel catch there, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Nana Dankwa for the Ghana for more criticizing the say. We are balanced, and I say sorry, you haven't come closer to the presidency before. So you don't have the right. It's not Ghana for Nania criticize, near coming closer to the presidency before. Mess out a man make criticize say doom so no he referred to one person BBB and you Ghana for no catch re na Ghana na papa dia konya na why would you say no catch Ghana and this ata Ghana for nyina complain na Ghana for but his response we were criticizing nyabuche okogina ho no Stop directing the no, he directed his response to one person. I understand. So why he say he said to all Ghanaians because we were all criticized. We want to know we are journalists. No criticize. I criticize your Mahama big time on this TV. But I wasn't saying said the person be akonyano. And his response is that we are akonyane da and namoka say incompetent Mahama administration. And you know response to Dr. Baumia directly. No criticize no the akonyane bi da. Name be akonyane bi da. Someone can no indirectly and no one which here so boy ni everybody bibi no catch Ghana for yen coming closer to the president one case Ghana for oh presidency yen can one case Ghana for tina ko so da one case one person so toy ya antia eti ade ti yen so for ma for yen na na we see ehun bibi ye to yen na ye Ghana for no kre irrespective and I say your ethnicity whatever you know but then man you kuruma it is a ope say we your friends o mampanyina and say ope say we CEO efiase na CEO ya we ya koto so aba na say me nya sefa criticize o and I only sefa na contest na say omo support sefa so criticize a we nya kwade na work we be say CEO na ka che obi say and I say ka che obi say ebi a console nim say kra no ntena hoda until you don't know what it takes to sit in front of a console. Indirectly you are telling those people supporting Sefane say yes indeed sir and that's what that close and ma criticize. That is what he meant. I said you are making your difference. You are making your difference. That is how it is. Sanity.
So what case are you building? Build your case, let's go.
What I'm saying is but what's what me what you say? When I say also me jina baby chair. Oh my, you are enjoying it. No, I wasn't enjoying anything because what he was saying, let me a blatant falsehood. And I was saying national apprenticeship. We started this about 3 years ago. Where and gender ministry and the gender ministry we started this 2 years ago about 3 years ago. Yes you fa amount for them call equal money to moka ya fa ebia million ya fa say bia person sua na na model ni dey saying what's the name? The name that you mentioned, what's the name? Remind me, Pacho. Just entrepreneurship. What's youth in entrepreneurship? There be no youth in entrepreneurship, no kai.
National apprenticeship
program. Yes. It was the same name, National Apprenticeship Program, Gender Ministry, and starting here. It is all cast over here. It's there. And now we say how many people have recruited. Look at that. No, but it is there. It is there. So you say one member. What you say? Now and also the 24-hour shift economy. Was it not this same person who told the youth of this country, University Polytechnic, say, no magician or create jobs at home. And no make us as and the as they said, they are afraid one will say what they told you. You see, political power open tea. Somewhere in worker. But you know, Ghanaians are so as one sir, and Ghanaians will never give the former president John Dramani Mahama the opportunity to come and rule this country because he's too corrupt. because and some can now and someone some you only who you dear, but because of political power or try to lie to Ghanaians. We are talking about factories, factories. Hey, and in the history of this country, I stand to be correct. Where are the Americans so? Even Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the factories, His Excellency the President A.N. Nkrumah, Kwame Nkrumah, were coming closer. Because the factory are about 275 factories are His Excellency the President A.N. Every district, no president. In the history of this country, no president. And I coming closer to that thing. Menuka saying, or Mampeni na Danko Akufo-Addo yem no mabensia. In the history of this country, you know Mampeni dia manu mo wada. And then walk I said terminal 3. Yeah. Okay, terminal expansion. Before terminal 3. Say na man for terminal 1 terminal 2 to coin. Yeah. Who built Kotoka International Airport? And now Brofun is my Abrofun my International Airport, Kotoka International Airport. And then no can say or Mampeni na Danko Akufo-Addo adawoma. And no Kokumasia and Chekura Kumasi Adan International Airport. And then Omampeni and Danko Akufo-Addo, ama the people, the good people of Asante region, International Airport, Tamale also a big cause war in the history of this country. And then you can say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and they started free education over the 3 northern region. At that time, we enjoy was less than 2,000. Sometimes so said you know be a but it take Dr. Kwame Nkrumah 3 to 4 years and some waiting to implement it. Some young conformity on the Trump manifesto 1992 constitution. Sorry. Yeah, also I'm friend people for crying and participate. Even their constitution, NDC constitution, is boldly enshrined say secondary school will be a free availability of natural resources and ameboa. In 2015, former President Ekachre say why an answer was starting progressive free senior school. Unim say September 2016, GES releasing fees for day and borders. You say mischief propaganda. When I was starting progressive, and you'll be so about or by yellow say Obama when I answer to secondary school. How many adverts and a former president responsible? Obi also was starting. Obi also was starting 3 years HSO. How many was fighting? You sponsored more than 40 adverts against it. Demonstrations upon demonstrations. And but on Mampeni and Danko Akufo-Addo say he has the political will. So the free SHS Obama Nkwala or vulnerable to Oklahoma and access to secondary school. Indeed, we implemented in less than 7 months. To compare Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and Danko Akufo-Addo. Southern Kanye debt to GDP say. Busi and your book was a pie to Macron. Say Southern doom so Dagana for so. It take His Excellency the President Danko Akufo-Addo. The say we can say doom so and another one. You see, you see Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Ekoka say former president need credit. So we deserve credit. Say what solve doom so. Do you know say on 25th February 2016, and a former president John Dramani Mahama Parliament go read the State of the Nation address. And Okachile Ghana for say we ended doom so 1 week. Not like to so until on 1st March 2016, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia joy. And Okachile say former president and deserve credit. Say problem I was solving no yemman abaso. Do you know say in June, former president told Ghanaians you power minister resign. And then somewhere around September, October. November, and then this is for the timetable for load shedding. Mino Kasan on 1st March 2017, part 1 Mampeni. 2017, yes. Then Deputy Communication Officer of the NDC, Fred Agbonyo, on Peace FM, was saying that time Boatie Ejaku should keep quiet and solve the doom so. Saturday, I saw doom so. On 2nd March 2017. Then Director of Election and Research of the NDC, on Peace, the same platform, Peace FM, was saying, then can your former president the lose election and cause of doom so. Happy FM now Ghana web. Sameboa. It was of doom so Diana, a Diana Mokojina baby Koke Kasansi Muina. You see, NDC as a political party, a party be a subio, maybe a Mekasa no Mukuno must say, and now all justify the reason why and confirm it. One of catch and being for the Gaza and confirm to Kobokino. One this is forcing confirming Roma, no more to Kobokina. Satam Krasabi confirm say a Congo Ghana, but not end this for them say better Ghana agenda. Satam and more, Sabi, and more crowd who say, Sabi impressed as a Congo Ghana, but let me Manu Ruby, and your mouth was say still better Ghana agenda. ni na say na ya to na no mu di kire Ghana for said the America no maka free SHS maka share roads in the history of this country from Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ebesi former president John Dramani Mahama time interchange is no Nkrumah bi me ha mani na 8 metimi akan akere sata mayi yenya kaswa yenya circle yenya Sankara and yenya de wo baku you dey say stand chat for who meboa akwaje e kan wanya say 4 and na okokumasi yenya your friend say asafo de and yenya baku na wo sofola meboa me kan nya be say spend metimi aka be no kan wa 7 na maka enti from Kwame Nkrumah time be see former president 7 interchanges epen yenya no Nkrumah and me no kase na dan kwakufu do adaroma more than 8 interchanges one nipa ba kope less than 8 years or more than 8 interchanges in flyovers what say ne wabobo ni film but now the film ono kwa body 8 interchanges and answer all body 8 interchanges in circle sorry what's the name Pokuase Abosokan Tema Takradi PTC Tamale your friend say oko motorway plaza palace mall okay and so can we say yes na market muna musi oh but yes na make oko your friend say ajonga no ebi so yes 7 na market and minimum can make more than 9 of them yes under construction and the roads said they make quite apart from your friends interchanges roads no president, no government, and let me I more than 12,000 kilometers of road. And then another dan kwaku for the BSc. 12,000 kilometers. And this for me say 2 to 8 years in Amoya 3,000 kilometers. He was talking about factories, say about factories in Yenubi. Your friend say Oku de Tabla. Tama no mka say factories aye kan nya no kore. Oku de Tabla kwa be jina baby ka say me say. Omo checks 9 factories and assuming without admitting now no government under Fourth Republic and the first and what you see 9 assuming without admitting say okay the 9 are working now no government under Fourth Republic and the first and what you see 9 factories. You be some me say okay two pe you dey see for mommy and the can say NBC and our former president John Dramani Mahama say we only hwe magana for je na aduna wa ya ne say obenante na what tumfu trogu Ghana for ni because of political power but here na the me ya ne say former president assembly maybe o catch Ghana for say Ghana for yare refrain no me catch and say he is also suffering from retrogressive amnesia yare na yare ni e refrain yade na nka former president every ade ntem a enka no mo de Ghana for no so you want to metna Ghana for no nsan kan kire Ghana for say yen sa to aba me da si bebre fifi o kasache wakasache wakasache no my head time in pa fifi Deka is listening and he says the NDC will cut down on appointees but take double salaries, so no brainer. Interesting thoughts there. I call Facebook later. I'm going to messages. Manu Ruby, I know, sir, you have a lot of reactions to do.
Bibi, quick one. Maybe a lot because maybe or be catch them say MPP. Ni na do dan kwa kufa do be kasa. Fraud be so bi anko ejuma bio. That day nobody goes to work. Omo na be traffic. Omo se chairman be kasa. There's no news and yes, Lubaba yeah. So me, I don't have a problem with that. Bibi. So let's can say almost Kumasi Airport, almost Tamale Airport. Bibi, and check cry baby. Yes, Bibi also say almost International Airport. Bibi, and your Kumhan Aero. And a Mampeni John Dramani Mahama started runway. Kumasi, started the building of airport. Omuya who they do a Kumasi, a runway, yes, here. Bibi, okay, in 2012, the first time. Hard for from Tamale.
Na say Kumasi Airport, you know, it is not in doubt say Mahama Shasi answer now. Definitely, look at so inflating cost.
Yes,
maybe look at so inflating.
Reality.
Me Kumasi one that is one Shasi. Okay, Mate.
Yes, starting Kumasi. I've been using Kumasi Airport. Me, me, Kumasi. Me, I've used Kumasi Airport. Yes, started Kumasi Airport. Yes, started. You view around with any light will never come fly international. And yes, started building the structure now. That time when yes started. So you should come.
MPP for plus.
The figures. And yes, started Kumasi Airport. And then over time I say more than Kumasi Airport. Really, what kind of disgrace are you trying to do? Maybe or Tamale Airport. And then more central for the year, you need to call Tamale and Uncle fly from Tamale Airport to Hajj. The first time was Tamale. Yes, first one of the airport. Never saw first two of the airport. Yes, start here, yes, carbon. And then I'm saying that Demona Super Delivery Congress now. From Vice President Echo the first two of the edition. It's not under the starting with Solomon. Maybe over like a free education said. Maybe I am a product of free education.
Oh, okay.
My father has 28 children. All of us had free education. I know how important free education is. Maybe if you care to know, my parents had free education. Dr. Mahmoud Bane had free education. Most of the people, really, everybody has come to contribute in our educational sector.
But yes, you fought it.
We never fought it. Bibi, you say it's a constitutional right. And for that, before you do free education, President Kufuor started here 4 years academic calendar. You recall?
Yeah, I recall.
4 years. Then go school, I do form 3. Form 4, no, then you do tapuli. This is how they call canopies, now when you go school. And that was not the best way. You put structures in place before you implement the policy. Until I said that because we will lack structures, no, and they scrappy that kind of model to 3 years. Yes, that's it. On my belief on the American say it's a constitutional mandate, say free education in the say but we must put these structures, implementation policies in place. We should have we should all come together with a forum and come out with a policy for running free education. And I'm going before I'm putting BBC free education. How much are you going to get in it? What are the measures we're going to put in it? And
also a bad Ghana.
So what we did was that we are taking instead of doing the free because we share President Kufuor. There's this IQ for IQ policy, no. The President John Mayer said, yeah, it is good, sir. And so, opportunity Omuko school. So what do? Let us eliminate schools and the trees. Now, for them basic education, they study schools and the trees, and then we expand the free education program. You know, Danida brought the policy of the free education, and it was an African policy.
So before Danida, it was in our constitution.
Yes, so we did expansion of it, and then we made sure we motivate students to go to school. So President Jamama Subai, the President Rollins Ati get fund to motivate people to have access to foreign education and making President Kufuor did. President Rollins this year. President Kufuor did. In fact, I think one of the I don't know whether it's a champion. He did start the cocoa scholarship as well, so that people who are living in the cocoa prone area also have cocoa scholarship. And somebody also implemented brilliant and new scholarship. Really, who not brilliant? You didn't get it. Who make up? But we also have cocoa scholarship. So you need to contribute.
So when you're brilliant,
now, President Jamama said, look, let us put in structures in which are free education will make us started by building e-blocks. Before we left, we will finish 129 e-blocks. I have completely. Maybe I can mention.
Was it not 15? Let me.
You had completed. I can mention a lot. If you give me that, mention the.
What I remember, I said was that you had completed 50. The rest were all at various stages of completion.
50 was the ones that children were in class before we left power.
Okay.
No more class was free power. If you go to people a school like Yabram Community Senior School, Kwame Kurom Community Senior School, Nkwanda Community Senior School. If you go to Damanko now, it is finished. Instead of to go and pay it, is abandoned. If you go to people like somewhere a Pinang Senior Community Senior School, if you go to someone like Laurel Senior School,
a flower chief also came to
complain before it was even they were able to complain it. So we started this and we started progressive free education. we started progressive free education so that all many access to education.
So you believe in free education.
Yeah,
so why all the campaigns against
we were saying that you put in implementation and policy, you don't just say what
you said you started with the burden of
so what we did was that once we were in power, because once we were in government, because it was I have two things to clear. So once we were in power, we tried to do those things and then make it right. And it is there in our note. He mentioned Dumso. So your power already Dumso. But when President John Dramani Mahama over power no. In his own vision, he said he was taking the responsibility of Dumso. And there was 3 problems that is facing Dumso. Number one was gas. Number 2 was extension. And number 3 was the energy capacity. So what do we do? We were able to quickly, because we remember that about 3 million cubic, I think 3 million cubic of gas was flying in the air. So we tried to put in a turbo gas. Now turbo gas will be able to generate power. And then we set up ESLA levy. So ESLA levy
for a turbo gas.
Yes,
we were taking gas from West Africa.
West Africa. Now okay. So
was it not a question of money?
So that's where ESLA came in. Energy sector levy. Should be able to defray the debt. Okay, so sometimes we say, the pipe like power sea into gas. But that was the major problem. So we able to set up ESLA levy to defray the debt. The major problem was financial. It was part of it. It was part of it. So they will use the ESLA levy to be able to. But you consistently denied the fact that also was because of Sikasem. No, we said it was also part of the major problem because even the Ghana West African gas pipeline, President Kufuor left some debt there, and that was legacy debt we all talk about. To reduce ESLA. So we try to bring Cap Power, Asogli, Tico. Then we quickly opened Bredown to make sure we have energy generation. Then we did write the electrification program to make sure that yes stop with Dumso. That is why in there Dumso here is about because of Dumso say it's not Dumso, it's dark and lovely. It's over to them to deserve. Really, what can say me na be very scary, and to end with that issue, interchange is our cancer. Yeah. Really, I have worked in Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, before. In fact, prior to the last end of President John Dramani Mahama government, I was the director of renewable energy. Like I was supervising the renewable energy in the country. Okay, for JICA. For JICA. Okay. Now, we partners government of Ghana and the JICA earned $90 million to make sure that we build Tetekwasi interchange. And I'm paying John Dramani Mahama. And that is where we started with. We did everything, the plan, everything. In fact, we're doing it 6 lane. Tetekwasi interchange. Yeah, no, I mean, Tamamoto, sorry. In fact, we're doing 6 lane down. That is why we started from, you see, Ufri Airport Hills, out the Palace Mall. We started the flyover. So the flyover was under bridge through East Legon Junction there. Then you pass through and enter East Legon. Then we did the flyover. That flyover fly up to East Legon. I don't know what agenda no. It is the same. Because you don't even know. It is the same interchange. Then you fly from Palace Mall to agenda no. Then you enter. When you enter agenda no, then you cannot go through Rollins Field Then you would cross that area. Then you enter the other side. There's no need to pass through Tema again. And that was the money area. We also thought say, the West African countries now. Most of the West African countries, maybe say Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Aprao area, you go for the Bimbala northern area. You know that no muso moko obi akoko Kumasi, obi akoko Takwa Adena, omunyina omu befata mamoto way to cycle. Ntubo from cycle Tetekwasi interchange on kwa 37 choke traffic. Yeah. So we try to make sure say we build a road from Ashama to Santon. So if you are coming from those areas, those are going to Kumasi and those areas to Boga area, you can pass through Ashama, you come to Santon to Butche, to Butche to Madina. Okay. Then when you get to Madina, before you get to Madina, there's a place called Deeper Life. At the junction, they will put an intercity transport yard or it's an intercity exchange. Yes, that's what we're doing. So we built a railway terminal. And then it's not a railway terminal. And you go on for those areas. There's a shower, there's supermarket. I had the opportunity to do it. No, we did it. So when we do that, then these people will transit to Pokwasi. You understand? No, so Pokwase, then you pick a card from Pokwase to those are going to Kumasi and those areas. So we started building Pokwase interchange, and they were going to do tier 3. We start building it. Secure the fund while the construction was going on through Santon, through Medina. Who says how come they've laid the gutters and everything? I don't know why I've taken this road. Yes, it's a dilapidated road. Until Udruha, then you pick the intercity bus. Then the bus, those buses can now go back to their destination. Okay. Then Udru Pokwase, we do 3-tier interchange. But the 3-tier is we are building a big bus terminal. Then we put up an emergency center. We build boreholes around the area, and the community that are affected, we build schools, market, our area. Then now, will be a transit. Yes, yes, no, nearly 2 continue. And I don't see so we did all this into mobile and we secure that fund in a year, Bain. We secured that fund, and that was in 2013, if I stand to remember. And I'm waiting. No, 2013. It was a combination ongoing. So the funds were released. I think the fund was released around late 2015, and then we started. No, visibility service and all that. We are not more than 1 year. Please take your time. You are not an engineer. If you ask engineer, they will tell you better. So on your buy, what they tell us that it was the NDC was doing tier 3. They came to do tier 4. No, the 4th tier is where the people like clinic, emergency center, ambulance center, market, schools, and all those areas. It was all part of the and then was Abosoka interchange. Oman Penny John Dramani Mahama with the chief of our greater cut short for that interchange before we left power. And then Bibi, have you lived in Tamale before? I have lived in Tamale for a year. Very well. So now I think Billy. Yes, sir. Tambali pa the main station where we are almost interchange. It's an overpass. It's not an interchange. It just one flyover. It just one flyover. We built Kaswa interchange. The Kaswa flyover. When we built Kaswa flyover, it went with the Kaswa polyclinic. That was the package. Bibi, that was the package. More than 10 minutes. So, Bibi, Bibi, I can say Tamale hard for it to go. Say no, we are football fan. Kakra. Say Ghana and everybody and has a food. And I got has no cotton. Those me Kumase, we may be a for minimum contempo. Minim contempo. Oh, contempo, a contempo, Abacas, which the airport as a pay. Oh, sir. Maybe say by air phone, baby, as your pay. Oh, I say contempo. But when I need the woman say, young can near the bicycle, that I'm not playing in Yeduma. It's one way, and once I need to buy some channel, my boy. Me since that time, and the pen on Mampenina not down for the state. And the one way account. So, I'm quiet. So, I'm going to take one. And on the night, almost everyone is for some say international opportunity. First, no, not a boss says, plan to be free a crime of Kumasi. And I've known free Kumasi Quakra, but I said, you may play to be Banty international because runway no more the lights in this. I'm the lightest is whatever I am. Boy, a castle more 29 million Satam, not Kenya, and you see $4 million at Yesi, a whole airport. You understand? That's why we said, now, Moses Kotokobo match in 2002, WAC of Morocco, Ebate Cup, a free Kumasi Sports Stadium. WAC of only play free Morocco, never straight to Kumasi. It is at the international airport. Every Morocco straight when I see a crown of Fabibayo from 80 Saturday international airport. No, it flight and then Saturday Sunani airport anymore. Who is a Sunani airport? I remember House of Focus a Kotokoye Bane and my foreign country be able to play free. Omuko maybe see Sunani. So what you playing K1 and Namudia? International airport. Why after the person your friend say Haji Ekwa is another year there because those days na play Tamale Kwana amount for about a year maybe cup.
in 2000. In 2008, Global Nations Cup. Play. I'm not for play free African to South Africa near the lights. So
the question is, what makes an airport an international airport?
International airport. An international airport. International standard. Play about free America. Now play so commercially.
All types of play.
Yes, all types of play.
The airport in Intimate, all places there.
It's neither here nor there. Free education you see, and this one say Ghana is serious as a country and Kenya says a banish from Fukurwa. You shouldn't allow them to even contest elections.
And that's all democratic.
And for the be obi a wose wa tro ade una wo di same ye kwa wo frɛ no ye ye se mo kwa mo nim nyansa ntie ma me participate mo no domfo ma na ye and mo di same say availability of natural resources no yemfa free education bra na sa wo na wo de buy no obi a ono kwa no wan tro bio se bio na adwene nye wa me join it no so okay no who at the fair we constitution mu etimi pese me implement it now you these people ya mo tro estimate kase enye ye be ya this 20 years eti Satan na natural resource be na ne laki no kuruma.
Alan Chemate so be review free SHS.
Oh, of course, review maybe a review. Yes, say be
also look at some be review by my.
A review near there, you be a review. You must review. Let's see, you go so ahead. And Kolani school free. Obi sare ase an na omo so betimi atua muntua say kasa asem waka so kasa asem na meaning say we are going to reserve the presex the prempers the opoku wares the konongo mass and the likes ameska forma nobody even try to hold on placement no jame ba placement is has been no kasa no obi fitunu Achimota College or say na kenye free education obi see that fitunu aba Achimota College enye computer free education is not free education as a computer placement no na sana no be no 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 say no don't use free education computer placement na de ba no e ba ye senka o ska obi otumu o se bi ekura se ne papa ne mame wo modo e go be si dem ska dey post office e wa Achimota College Obeside Niska. Enti NDC as a political class in the Obenya. Obenya na nso many obi here say demonstration Rome Astown. Ona say 8 once. Ona Pompe College or science because of say sika obetua boarding fee or kwa Santemai. Me mate. Or kwa Santemai. Because no nisika obetua.
There are several examples of that. You know there.
Enti on 20, I think on 27th November 2017. Yeah, I was say Omonkan. Former President John Dramani Mama Kojina attack after a unity walk. Satan will lose election na Popo Bibiachenon. Was say if he get the second chance, he's going to reverse the free senior school because I did not present and I don't go for that. One it will be reversed. I'm going to review. Nobody mentioned on 28th October 2018. Ghana for Soprano say if I come out review, he should review his speeches. And then review or casual review NHIS. And then I record to a Santa Maso a captation. And the person or piloting. Piloting at the end. Kababia and Kababia one minority now on your pilot and yes sanity.
It was piloted for almost a year now.
Yes, of course. Because so yare now go confirm not yes see capitation ebia the kwai it just so the kwai yen am for two that am for bebre wuye. It is all better na ebia your propaganda. Now they are gaining political power. Yes, you can go ahead and do it. But say no be a visible magana for enemy no kase na da kwakufo do adaruma. Irrespective of all these challenges e koso we ase ene Ghana enemy no kase Ghana me metimi kase is more like and I say more or less like heaven. Hey, me bad enter make sense. It's only heaven gates and obi to abu madras. Look at the madras into the country foreign investors. Yeah, the MC too.
You are also aware that there is mad. No.
Brain drain.
I won't even use brain drain. I'm not for the figure.
Ghana, yes, I do. Oh, but
this time around,
I'm increment them. I feel the increment them.
And to send them out, then also have to
say, me no tea. And then Madame Fo, Madame Fo, Bida. Many na tiku ma ja me get mass exodus was the word I was African about the jeme get ade o ye boga dodo na say oh you years ago call Canada about 2 years I guy tell me I'm so many one I'm come so mega I mean the reason why people people are struggling yes so don't get the struggle is more you say me better me catch you say oil is war share meaning I would never say that
why you low na kwa bruch obvious
see that now mama na work on you see the difference between Ghana and outside and I say Western world and say Western world ubetimi enuma sia mama na mapacho ubetimi enuma makumu enu ensa 9 a day we are your friends say 3 hours 2 hours 1 hours no aye but Ghana higher sadi so enye say bia we presenter and they bia ebo be one abebe duma na we bia producer bia na say ya obebe duma around 8 no free about 10 so that is the difference. But baby anyway, and then no kasa okwa and no man hitting the various countries. Baby anyway, so be a chair how. Of course, I know be saying to me run away from that. Baby, yes, also the from said the about it again to be. Opa America says, yeah, Opa young for the whole of America, and can $1,000 will be almost can talk. And the Ghana at you, you work a home place. Of course, studio, your casa, your turn 20 cities, a bit to me and the Nipabia, or to me 20 cities center. You want you. And they are these things, you understand? So I see a Nipanu Yena, the masses, share. Mimi mama fama nusi mimi manusi no said you na make say eno man na dan kwakofo do ye magana for mimi man rubina enka obetina he nka wo bo mampanyin na do abaso because a comparison we be nipa na obetina be di na ho dance kurumu no enye nipa bi a said wonu akra di na tum say said wonu obi a sabi otimi dwene ma no but obetina eno mo this nipa no dance say Ghana for nsan koto aba ma say nipa no me wan so nipa say every decision make am true was say and susuye bi obesusu ama o man bia no oyene umoyene hunten bana ba to kasegu mike ni miso hunten brabo ene edwadwo ene dietri eti sami pa we akasa asem e kire Ghana for na wase nya sa akukuduro abetra se enipa ni samra no nsanfa danger meto Ghana so former president the danger to Ghana so na Ghana so red baby abefa bia no sabio odi da bikwa na kasa ofi
many thanks to you so me da say onkomo no odi besi ho no mo e dia ma me emre na so ebre no aye be da bi e kono 2222 pepe I will not be unfair Bibi I won't be unfair to very good friend of you we'll leave it here. Me time as me patrol. I have commercials to play. Me chair be keke. Volunteer. Me person. Me chair. Sani a shake. Me pa can say. They say the NDC will be a drone. O man peni John drama in any. Me da see the brain. Me di at the Bismark Brown show proudly produced by Aquabrati me friend for the Sanko. Joel Sanko and then our producer Jumedino ably supported by Isaac Adai, of course Sefadan Kwakayo ho Amejumedi Edimu and after so Reynolds Ajiman Dodona friend of Mask Eka who be Stephanie, many thanks to you. Let me know your social media friends and Abigail yada sibebre ye ja umudia near the ma crucial Chaskele with one put to sports.
Emrese san na wasesa ho bi Anentina nansen high sense TV abano. Yaya na tia kama na afe yama no frameless edge. Esi udemu a seji nchieni. High sense TV die. Ani da ho se kroje. Yaya no abefo edi ama enemafo kwan. Se streaming ana wo download the app. Eye smart nti eye ni nyina. Sound no so boom. Wo hwa asa wo theater. Your TV operating system no Vida and na Android. High sense TV, papa.